G-Money!
Yo.
What's up, man?
What's good? What's good with
You
you?
don't know nothing about this.
Nah.
You don't know nothing about this. What's up? How you
Every
feeling?
bar.
Every ball.
Yeah, but
you
you know what I'm saying?
Don't do that.
How you say I know nothing about it?
How you giving them signals?
How you know I ain't doing no research over it? You know what I'm
Let me
saying?
see your notes.
Ain't no notes here. Notes is up here today. But I did do a little research. I did watch some videos. You know I don't do battle rap. Well, not that I don't do battle rap.
We haven't do the introduction yet? You gotta ask somebody. You just go straight into it.
You broke it.
How you doing, G-Money?
I'm good. What's up with you, man? I'm coolin'.
I'm all right.
Yeah, man.
How the family doing?
Family's good. Everybody good. How you doing? You all right?
I'm all right, man. You know, it's a lot, man.
Yeah,
a lot going on.
Yeah, I see.
You know, we had to have a little powwow meeting, you know what I'm saying, get some things straight. You know, you try to...
Straighten it.
You try to call yourself G-checking me, you know what I'm saying? G-checking some things.
Nah, I don't G-check nobody, but, you know, we got to just... Had that man-to-man talk real quick, that's all.
Yeah, okay,
you know what I'm saying? G-check a different story. I clear the room out for G-check. We got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to put the gloves on.
Your name is
G-check.
I'm assuming you watched the clip from Math Hoffa podcast with me, Joe Buttons, and Math, yes?
I see some things online.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, you guys are cool, you know.
G-Money, you my man.
I have no words about that. That's off-camera conversation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, I'm ready to turn up on you right now. Let's get my man shit. But I'm excited about our next guest. I'm excited. You know, good to see you. People like, you know, people know your father and stuff, man. You know, they're the Hawks. They call them the Hawks and all these nicknames they're giving them.
I mean, you know.
Are you sending it around and have people comment, or is it just the streets?
That's genuine, bro. That's genuine. You know, that's overdue. I've been told you gotta get the big homies on the couch, man. You know what I'm saying?
He did. Good seeing you, man. I'm excited about.
Shout out my family here too, Jameen in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Jameen.
You know, I had to get him up here too because he from the same town as a guest. You know what I mean? So
really,
yeah. But he's in Queens now. But you know, he's really from that side for real.
What side of the family he's from?
My pop side.
Really?
Facts. Shout out to Cuzzo. We actually just linked recently too. Like we just connected the family dots and all that, and we've been just kicking it for the last few months or whatever. So good dude. You know what I'm saying? So when I did the research on the guest, I was like, yo, hey, you from the same, yo, come through, you know what I'm saying? Put it together, man, you know what I mean? Well, we here, what's up?
G-Money!
Yo.
Episode 214.
Nigga, we made it.
We got a special guest.
Facts.
Every effing bar.
Mm-hmm.
I consider him a legend now.
Like this guy, man.
He's all right.
Like this guy.
No.
You know, I'm still...
Don't give it to him yet.
Like this guy, though.
I think he was Battle of the Year, twice?
Really?
Yeah. Was it twice?
3 times.
3 times.
Hold on.
I have a little correction real quick.
Yeah, thank you. 3 times Battle of the Year. I watched him skyrocket. Extremely humble individual. Always showed love. But he's out here putting in the work. I got to put some respect on his name. He has carried battle rap on his back for a while now. I said for the last 3 years. I give it to him.
Jeez.
Round of applause for my man, Geechi Gotti.
Yeah.
What's up, my man?
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. What's going on with y'all, man? Talk to me.
Did you know I had a podcast?
Yeah.
Of course you did.
Come on.
I just want you to acknowledge that.
Yeah. I'll be tuned in. I'm watching. I got a podcast, you know, so I'm watching and, you know, tuning in, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you're one of the ones I with.
Appreciate
For sure.
You have a battle coming up.
Yeah.
Sunday
man.
against Murder
Sunday,
Mook.
man. I'm here.
Are
you ready?
Nervous?
I'm ready.
You nervous? You ready?
I'm ready, man.
Urban
Plaza, man. It's a movie.
You look nervous a little bit.
You think so?
Keep it real. Like
I ain't nervous though. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
California,
I'm
okay?
not though. I'm not nervous, Flip.
Come on, stop that.
Flip, I ain't nervous.
Let's be human beings.
Flip, I ain't nervous.
Just ready to Flip. I'm nervous.
I'm ready.
It's New York is Geechi.
A little different.
New York
What?
is different. You know it's different.
I need to. What you mean? Explain to me.
It's your first time battling in New York?
Nah.
Okay.
But it's my first time at Urban Plaza battling though. But I battled in New York before though.
And what happened? What do you think happened there?
What you mean when I battled?
Yeah.
I didn't. He wasn't from New York. I battled T-Top. I got him out of here. Shout out my nigga Top, man. He probably gonna say he won. He lying. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get a little deeper. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get. I got him.
Come on, we gotta get to it, man. I know you got New York. You know, you got some notes for me for New York.
All jokes aside,
Yeah.
before we get, there's no nervousness.
Nah, I'm gonna be serious with you. All jokes aside, it ain't no nervousness as far as, because I've been doing it for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's more of a like anxiousness, if anything. You know what I'm saying? More than nervous, like anxious. Like I'm ready to like to be on that stage and like just that energy, like you know what I mean? Like so I won't make it seem like at this point in my career that we don't still get that exciting part of that butterfly, like, okay, make sure this shit hit. You want to know that shit hit. But as far as nervous about the opponent or the area, no, it's just more so like I'm ready to see it. Like I'm already envisioning it in my head before I get up there. You know what I'm saying? Like this high is, you feel me? I just got to make it play out the way I got the script in my head. So like, nah, it's more anxious for real. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
In your vision, what you see, 3-0?
I feel like if he playing, if he playing to the point where they ain't with him, then yeah. But I don't feel like he gonna play. I feel like Mook understand what I bring to the game, just like I respect and understand what he mean to New York and what he bring to the game. So I feel like, honestly, all jokes aside, like taking all the biasness, all the just saying I'm gonna win and kill, I feel like it's gonna be a classic. I really feel like that. Like if it's what it's supposed to be, then that's gonna be that movie that they've been waiting for from him. You know what I'm saying? Like I done gave him some movies, so I know that's. Like usually when they call me, they looking for a movie. You know that, like when they want something to be, boom, like this is the one. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Like bring back all the way where they supposed to be at and really just, you know what I mean, shine like, because it takes that in the battle. It takes that sometimes for both parties to really be on 10. So most of my opponents know I'm gonna bring on 10. So if Mook on 10, we got that.
Where do you put him? Do you still look at Mook as a legend like everybody else? Do you put him in that category as far as he's a legend? Mook is one of the forefathers, and even though, you know, of course, he did exceptionally well against Tay-Rock.
Facts.
Even though a lot of people, you know, they got to get it later. Yeah. Do you still have Mook like that in your mind from when we were younger? You know, when we were younger, we watching Mook. It's like, that's Mook.
Nah, that's Mook.
People have changed, but I ain't changed. That's still Mook.
Nah, that's Mook. That's how I look at it, man. I tell motherfuckers all the time, like, I seen what he did with Tay-Rock, and then even on top of that, even the battles that people might not say is good battles, like let's say the Verb battle, a lot of people didn't like it, but for me to still see somebody that can go third round, rap 20 minutes flawlessly through his material like that, you got to know he a craftsman. He understand the craft. Like he come from that. You know what I'm saying? It's like this is his world. At the end of the day, he grew up in this shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like he balanced since he a kid. So you know it ain't nothing for him to tap back into whatever bag he got to. It's like if you whatever you good at when you a young you really took it serious and you got to this age for a reason and what he doing. So he wise. He got experience. He got a lot of shit. So I don't never underestimate. You feel me?
Did you ever feel like he lost before?
Yeah, for sure.
Who you feel he lost? Yeah. Not no old school stuff. What you making faces for? What you making faces for?
Because I ain't really.
Not you. This. He may say no. Yeah. He may say no.
Yeah. Nah, I had him losing before for sure. But I mean, I ain't gonna say.
But recently,
I mean, the Reed battle wasn't really a good battle, so it's like he got forgettable battles like in some of them newer ones. So they won't even be winning or losing. They kind of just battles that we ain't going back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we ain't going back really debating them like really too much. The Iron battle. Really was like, he probably won, but it's not no battle you go back and really watch. You know what I'm saying? I think the Rock is probably that battle where it's like, all right, that was when he finally figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Like how to really get going in this generation.
Do you think it's because it's a smaller room?
That smaller room helped him for sure, I believe, because you got
Psych,
time.
Get out of here. Watch your mouth.
That smaller room helped him. You know he can't around that big stage with me.
Over there hyped it. Y'all both off.
Nah, you know he can't around that big stage. You know that. Flip.
It's New York.
Flip. He can't around that big stage. You know that. Flip. You know that. You know it in your heart. I'm looking at you, Flip. You know that you scared for Mook a little bit.
Me?
A little bit.
Why you think so?
Because it's like, you know, like Mook is like the last hope right now for NY right now. He the last leg. He the last leg right now. Because if I run through Mook, it's over. Who else they gonna call?
Rex.
Rex, man, that's my boy for sure. He dangerous, but it's like they would have to see me before Mook. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
That's my man. Yeah, that's my man. They would have to. He already skipped Rex. We skipped it. We go back and do that on some other shit.
Let me put you in your place. Bro.
Yeah, talk to me.
I got him, G. Tag me in.
Let's go.
First and foremost, let me tell
you.
Yeah. T-Rex. First of all, I don't think you beat Lux.
Okay. Oh, now you see, here we go. He lost. Shout out Beloved, man.
I don't think you beat Lux.
Got him out of there.
But I think you did exceptionally well.
Facts.
Now, T-Rex, you know that he have off and on game.
He do.
We can all acknowledge that.
We can acknowledge that.
You know that Rex, we talk about T-Rex.
Yeah, we talk about Rex.
You know, sometimes he can have a off game, a damp, but he just go.
Yeah, when he off, but when he on, he on.
When he on. Yeah. So if you get an on Rex, you may have a problem.
Yeah, for sure. I need an on Rex. I need an on Rex though. I need an on Rex. Like it can't be no.
You gotta call him and talk to him and get him on.
Yeah, I do. You right.
You gotta
rep
Rex like
yeah.
You know if you and the on Rex because you and.
That's one of the best battles. That battle would be potentially just as big as this Mook battle. That's a fact. I won't even cap Rex like that for sure. For sure.
Do you think that? Oh, jokes aside, let me not take any credit from you, man. Like you, and I do play around, but you have been doing exceptionally well. Like I think that you were a skilled individual, and as a battle rapper, I've watched you. You know, and I have a lot of respect for you.
Respect.
All jokes aside.
Yeah.
But there's one person.
Okay. Besides
that I think, and before we get into one person.
Yeah.
That could be him, you think? Smoke him?
I'll smoke him. I'm gonna just say, hold on, let me just make sure they didn't battle yet.
Okay. because I don't battle everybody, man. I might have already got him.
I gotta make sure. Hold on, just give me a time. Gotta make sure. Give me a second.
Now you gotta check that. You gotta check that app too. You know, URL, they do it different.
There's one person that's not battling currently.
Okay.
Who was supposed to battle the guy you battling.
Okay.
That will bend your mic. I'm bringing it back to bend your mic. Pause. You know what I'm talking about? One guy that's supposed to battle Mook. They had a fight on stage.
Oh, this man, no, look, his
one guy that if he come back,
you know
you're gonna have a hard time. You know you're gonna have a hard time with Brizz Rothstein.
Man, salute Brizz. I ain't gonna have no hard time with Brizz. Salute Brizz. I ain't gonna have no hard time with Brizz though. Salute Brizz. Look, cause Brizz gonna see this and be talking. Brizz gonna get on here and talking. Look,
Geechi, it's me.
Look,
Geechi, it's me. I love you. Brizz not to play with. Geechi,
no, I don't play with Brizz. Listen, I don't play with Brizz.
You know that. I can look at your eyes. You know he not the one.
He ain't the one.
He rap like James Brown. He can't get away with it.
Cause I know Geechi and the flow Geechi. Knock his waves off, make the old Geechi. You know he gonna come to.
It's cold.
Yeah. He's not. Yeah. You know he not a. Yeah, but I'ma like, you know me. I'ma be able to, you know, what I like to call myself is like somebody that kind of what's the word for it? I don't want to like sound unintelligent up here, man, because I really know the word, but it just ain't coming to my head because we drinking this Daylyt, man. Happy birthday to Diddy, right? You know what I'm saying? So you feel me? So but like, you know, like I kind of like negate some people's like strengths. Like I'm more serious with the craft than people give me credit for it too. That's why I got to these levels so fast. Some people look at it like, oh, Gotti just got there because he cripping, he banging and smacking and was looking to put some banger, and nah. Like, you don't get this, a gang nigga that was banging and doing their thing and all that. Like, I'm really up there rapping. I'm dissecting my opponents. I'm getting better year after year. I done added rebuttals, angles, all kind of schemes. I went from just rapping that streets talk to now they saying every effing bar. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm punching, doing stuff. So when I battle somebody, I go. Everybody I battle is different. You ain't gonna get the same Geechi for Mook that you got for Lust, because they two different dudes. Just like you ain't gonna get the same dude from F.D.S that you got from Surf. If you watch them battles, I'll battle my opponent. I'm one of the few dudes who don't just go up there with generic bars. A lot of battlers, you know, you watch them like they go up there and they just make they flow nice, the roll right, and the crowd gonna react with it because it hits and it's a good show. But the whole time they never really said nothing to their opponent when you break it down. Like, I'm really talking specifically to who I'm battling. You dig what I'm saying? So if I got in there with Brizz, all that stuff he do, I'm gonna talk to him about that.
Real quick, you gonna mention about Brizz? Oh, you left battle rap. I know you gonna say, when you left battle rap.
Yeah, we was hurt. Yeah,
I ain't on my shoulders tripping on that. Nobody wanna hear that.
They want to hear that.
I want to hear that. I'm not saying it right now. I do want to hear that. I ain't gonna lie, but nobody wanna hear that.
But I feel like before.
You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Why we ain't see Brizz and Mook then?
1,
we need to
2,
see
3,
that.
4.
We need to see that.
Y'all gonna be biased or not?
Nah.
All right. Brizz and Geechi, who you got? You.
Geechi. So we 3-1. You know what I'm saying? That's normal. That's good. If it was 4 more people, we might have would have went 7, 6, and 2.
All jokes aside, y'all think he could beat Brizz for real? Like now, 2-1.
Yeah.
2-1. Not a. So we agree that it's not a 3-0.
Come on.
We agree he can't. He not gonna 30 him. So let's get the 30 out.
Nah, I ain't gonna say I'm a 30 on
okay.
either. I ain't gonna say that either.
Now 2-1 slight edge or 2-1 edge. Come on, Geechi, keep it real. It's him.
Look. If we in that, look, 2-1 slight edge. Yeah. Look, 2-1 slight edge because Brizz got something I don't got, like his level of performance. I don't really do. I don't do that. Yeah, I don't do that. I'm gonna keep that real. Yeah. I don't do that. I don't do what he doing that performance. He one of the best performers. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna give him a little bit. Yeah, that's gonna be his. That's gonna be his. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the round he wins. He gonna go like this. They gonna feel like they seen the air and all that. You know, Brizz.
I think that is something. I've been thinking about that, and I'm gonna let G take over.
Yeah.
Cause G got the questions. He's looking at
get
me.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
G,
he trying to
I
get
need
to it. He
at
got
him,
some
G.
shit to say. Yeah, he
Get at him,
ready.
G. But I get excited because I'm sitting in front of a talented individual, and I watch you become Battle of the Year 3 times. Shout out to Jay Black.
And you been in this culture for a long time. Before me, you was, you know what I mean? You still in it. You feel me? You was there when I battled. What was it? Suge, I believe. You was right there. You seen me cook Suge. Salute my nigga Shotgun.
I don't remember that, but
you know what I'm saying?
I was there.
So like one nigga
Suge.
Suge, he gonna talk some shit when he see
It's
this.
a lot of work, but before we get into the interview, I just want to, salute you, man. I haven't jumped on the table and moved around in a long time. They bring that excitement.
Battle rappers, that's shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's, if it wasn't for Smack, I wouldn't have a channel on YouTube. He allowed me. He gave me the password to the URL and allowed me to use his channel. He allowed me to come on stage. I just saw him in Starlets.
Yeah.
I got Smack in Starlets, and he was so grateful because he knew me since a kid from shooting Stack Bundles videos.
You was in Starlets?
Yeah, I was in Starlets, yeah.
Recently?
Not recently.
Oh, I thought you meant you saw him. You go outside?
No. But when I saw him, and he said, come, and that was the time K-Shine battled DNA.
Okay.
He invited me, put me on stage, and from there, he helped me. Even with the Quiet Room, he just let me utilize his platform to make money.
That's love.
That's why I always say when I do this URL TV,
of course.
And people ask him, like, he's not a part of it, but I'm so grateful for that man to help me use YouTube to start a career that manifested in what we got and manifested in something great. So
even what I got, I want to give him his flowers too, though. You know what I'm saying? While I'm up here, because like that's some stuff that we don't really talk about a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really a black business. You know what I'm saying? That's really putting food on a lot of people's tables and helping other people branch out. You know what I'm saying? I got my own league and all that, and able to watch that blueprint and take it and turn it into what I'm turning it into. Like you said, doing podcasts and that platform, helping my brand grow and things of that nature. And he doing that for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And we don't really got that a lot of times in these communities nowadays, where you got real black-owned business that's hiring black people and giving them opportunities, putting money in their pocket, giving them games. Salute him, Beasley, Chico, all them dudes up there, for real. Salute to him, man. That's why I got to kill Mook for them.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I kill Mook for them, man.
Don't give him
I'm just leave it right
Don't
there.
get kicked. How for that line?
No.
You gonna leave a box there? Man, he can't get. It's too early. We haven't gave somebody that early that long
I'm
time.
gonna just leave it there. Just
Why? He just said that crazy.
You know why? Because I ain't gonna lie. Like know, most people who watch the podcast know I'm not. Not that I'm not a battle rap fan.
Yeah.
I haven't tapped into the culture yet.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest.
Real
So
talk.
we have guests up here from the battle rap.
Yeah.
Community. They come up here. Flip usually takes over the interview most of the time, and I'm kind of just like, all right, I don't know who these people are. I ain't tapped in, but he sent me the name in the chat. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, we got Geechi Gotti coming Friday. I'm like, all right, cool. So let me just put some videos on me, watch it while I'm driving around. So I actually tapped in for. Second time. The first time I tapped in was years ago with Lil Lux, a couple of videos.
Yeah.
Like years ago though, a long time ago. So this is the first time in a while I actually tapped into battle rap.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, because I ain't gonna lie. It's not because you up here sitting here in front of me, because I would tell you like, it's cool.
Appreciate it.
I watched a few videos. I'm like, he's a little dangerous.
Don't flick it.
He's a little
Keep the box closed. Keep it closed.
I'm gonna keep it. I got time.
Cause I saw your hair go like this.
Nah, he's dangerous, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched it unbiasedly. I watched a couple. I can't remember who he battled, but I was kind of driving and clicking and highlight videos. I was just letting him play, running it. But like, my reaction was my face reactions. I'm driving. I'm hearing bars. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, yo, nah. It's kind of. So I went to a few other battle rappers pages, play for videos. Some of the same reactions, but some of them not so much.
Yeah.
That's how I was like, damn, all right, he's a little dangerous. So I'm concerned about Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Murder Mook.
Come on.
G,
Come on, G. Come on, G.
I'm
G
speaking.
keeping it
I'm
real.
speaking.
He being unbiased, man.
speaking.
Flip. Nah, he being unbiased, Flip. He being unbiased, man.
I'm being unbiased.
Yeah.
I watch Mook videos too. I watch some of Mook videos. I'm wildin'. I know it's New York. I know. I'm not. Listen. I'm quiet a lot. When I talk, it's how I feel. I'm just being real. I watch Mook videos. I watch Conceited videos. I watch Charlie Clips.
Yeah.
I like Charlie Clips videos a lot. You know what I'm saying? I watch some Lux stuff. I watch. You know what I'm saying? I watch a lot. I watch a couple. Last 2 days, I've been kind of going in all day.
But you like him.
He's fire, bro.
He is.
They call him the Legend Killer.
That. Yeah, man. That's they calling me.
I seen the video. They call me Legend
Killer.
Killer.
That's they calling me now, Flip. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I don't know how true it is. They call me Legend Killer.
They calling me Flip. I'm telling you, man. They call me when they need. I'm telling you, it's like that. Like when they hit me, it's like Geechi. You know, it's what time it is, man.
Wow.
We got Murder Mook, man. You hear who I'm talking? I'm sounding like Bees right now. Yeah. It's time, man. You gotta. All right, Bees. I'm chilling, but let's do it. You know, cause. And like I said earlier, that's giving them respect because they understand. Them dudes don't give anybody battles. Everybody ain't battling Lux. Everybody ain't battling Mook. So they got to see something in me as well. That mean that they gonna take that challenge. You know what I'm saying? Because for them to come outside, they got to feel like it's a chance they might can lose or that they can have, you know what I mean, a battle that's worth they fan base tapping back into because they got an old fan base. They got a fan base of celebrities who been seeing them do it for a long time. So for them to get that blessing, it got to be a nigga that's worth it. You know what I'm saying? So they understand when you get in that ring, I'm coming like that. You know what I'm saying? Pause or whatever. You feel me?
I respect it.
Nah, salute. And I'm going to definitely check back in next episode. I'm going to watch some more videos. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna tell you who else I rock with, who else I feel like. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real.
November 6th, man. After the 6th, man, it's up, man. It's gonna be. It's like this old versus new. This is like a whole new, like, you know what I mean? The prisoners done took over the, you know what I mean, the jails, man. This is it, man. You know what I mean? That's what this is. Like Mook, I'm telling you, he the warden right there. He holding on for that old era. Like, look, if he sit me down, then it's like, all right, they cool. Like, all right, man, OG finally got them young boys is tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, he done knocked out like 10 OGs on the block, but it's one more. He just got out. They like, man, you got to see him, OG. This young nigga out here wild. You got to see him, OG. Boy, he wildin', man. So he got to pull up. Feel me?
It's talking good. Yeah.
It's dope, man.
So, all right, so we know the battle's coming up, but let's go back. You know, for the script, we'd like to take it back and learn about our guests a little more. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, we can talk about the battles and all that stuff all day long, but we want to get, especially with me too. I'm interested now. You know, that I've tapped in as of like the last 2 days. So now I want to know who you really are as a person, as a man. You know what I'm saying? So, where you from? First of all, born and raised.
Yeah, Compton, California, where I'm from, born and raised.
Facts.
Most definitely.
So talk about Compton. Talk about, you know, we from New York City, so you know we heard about Compton. We see videos, we see movies and all that, but
I'll say it's just like any other ghettos though, or any other, you know what I'm saying, spots like that y'all got, man. Queens, Bronx, Brooklyn, Harlem, where y'all got gutter going on that, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little different because we all from different walks of the land, you know what I'm saying, and we doing things differently, but it's that same mentality, you know what I'm saying? We're like, you know what I mean, we trying to come up, we trying to get it. Everybody trying to find their way out. We got talent in that. Like, it's a small city. Like, I ain't gonna, Compton not as big as people think. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can drive through the whole city of Compton in like 20 minutes. You know, bro, no, he from over there. You know what I mean? So 20 minutes, you can go here, you out of there. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot. It's about 100 gangs in that small city too at the same time, though. So a lot of people ain't getting that opportunity to make it out either. You know what I'm saying?
You say it's the same as out here, but from what I'm
the
hearing,
gang
like,
shit is more prevalent out there as far as like growing up and things of that nature. Like so when they say the rapping and stuff that I be doing, that's coming from a real place. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm 34. A lot of people that I grew up with, like from 12 and 11 when we was kids, for not no joking, not no exaggerating, man, dead or in jail for real, like that I call brother and love them to death, really gone. Like, I ain't gonna see them no more. Probably want somebody to see them in and out. Like, I'm one of the fortunate ones who was able to change my path and do something good to where now when they able to call in the ones who still here pushing and wanting to see me do something more positive. Because a lot of times all you got is, there ain't nothing over there. We ain't got no big colleges. We ain't got no big sports team. We ain't got nothing. You dig what I'm saying? So when you in that city, if you don't make it out, you gonna get stuck in there 9 times out of 10. That's why down there everybody try to rap or something. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole interview Street Gangs years ago when I break that down. Like, as people speak to me a lot about like bringing gang culture to battle rap. But like, if you ever listen to my bars, I never glorify that shit. I never tell nobody that that's the route to go. I always tell kids that ain't the route to go. Cause like I say, I'm 34. I started when I was 12. But knowing now that I know the age I am now, never I would've. If I can look back, like, for what? Wouldn't be no reason. Cause that, from the jump, like I just told you, that's the option for real. Like, it ain't no made up option. So when I see other people's and people that glorified or thinking that it's cool and not understanding, they don't get it. Because if I told you right now, like, hey, bro, I'm gonna hire you, but 9 times out of 10, you're gonna die or go to jail for this job that I'm gonna put you on. You dig what I'm saying? You not gonna go on that job. But you dig what I'm saying? We kids, we young, we looking for something to hold on to. You know, our moms is at work. They working hard trying to pay the bills and put Jordans on our feet and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Our dads, if they is there, if they ain't there, they doing the same, trying to hustle, trying to work, trying to put food on their table, whatever their jobs is. Grandmas, whoever taking care of them. So a lot of time them kids is left alone. All they got is the streets. All they got is each other. So when you hear that gang stuff, a lot of times people thinking it's all negative, and really it's a camaraderie. It's the same way. Like, be gang banging out here before they even started banging. It's whoever was on your block with you. Y'all all hanging out together. Y'all all the whatever street you was on, whatever this street is, man. We all the 31st Street boys. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. Y'all together, and that camaraderie turned into that. So that's the good part about the city is the camaraderie that it teach you as a young age. The negative connotations, of course, like I say, the banging and things of that nature. That I'm one of the people now that I try to deter kids from that. I do a lot of giving back in the city. I do try to show them somebody that can do something positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you ain't gotta. I don't talk about it. People see me. I'm giving back. I'm toy drives. I'm Thanksgiving it. You know what I'm saying? I go back, talk to the youth. Like, man, I try to do the best I can to deter them from that because that's all they really see. You know what I'm saying? Especially you look at rap, even where it is now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all even I'm still on the stage, I still got aggressive bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, my bars is still aggressive. So if you just see me the first time watching me, a lot of times you be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, he talking about it, like, you feel me? So, like, you gotta, like, I say that, like, that's what it's like growing up in there, seeing that. And, like, so that's what my mentality is when I'm on that stage. It's like, man, that's the vision that I'm trying to feed somebody. You know what I'm saying? To where you ain't have to be there, but you can see it now. When you know what I mean? Like, he spoke about Brizz earlier, how you can see the small, like, I'm gonna tell you this story. You can see that, like, now I ain't gonna lie. And you might have seen it from your angle. I said a bar when I battled Surf about mama using the voicemail, you know what I'm saying? I really flipped it and said mama, but I'm thinking about myself when my homeboy Knock died, and I used to still call his phone just to hear his voice. You know what I'm saying? He on my chain right here, you feel me? I used to still call instead of me just saying I'm still paying the phone bill because I wasn't paying the phone bill. You dig what I'm saying? But after I did that, which I know was prevalent, it was people that hit me on Instagram and Twitters and all that, and it was an older lady. I'll never forget who hit me. She was white. And said she still down when her son died from cancer, she would still pay the bill, you know? So it's not even about the street. Sometimes it's just real life stuff that we all be going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I pride myself on, is just trying to be reality rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, not trying to glorify nothing, but just giving you, you know what I mean, the rough side of it, because some people ain't going to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? They'll show you the glitz and glamour. Yeah, you hang out, you thug. We're going to have rental cars. We're going to have fly, Lamborghinis, big chains. We're going to have money all in our pocket. We're going to be fucking all the hoes. But motherfucker ain't going to tell you, nigga, that shit could be gone in a second. Then ain't nobody going to remember you. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you that side.
You know, you got to remember, we're dealing with a guy that has his own podcast that talks, so we got to slow him down.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
But I was, you know,
no studio on podcast too, man. If they didn't know, we don't love.
Nah, so I want to ask you too. So like you said earlier, you know, Compton is like any other city in New York, whatever the case is. But you know, I also heard before, like, you know, like I said, I'm not from out there, but I heard before, like, Compton is a place you can't really walk up the block. We can't walk down. And, you know, just walk around and kind of like, you know what I'm saying. So,
but really, for sure, if you from out there, people get the mistake. I think sometimes, if you not from out there, 9 times out of 10, you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a motherfucker from New York is literally walking around Compton, he is 100% safe. He's from New York. From Texas is walking around Compton, he's 100% safe. He's from Texas. Compton got beef with Compton, so they ain't got time to be worrying about what New York and Texas got going on out there. They worrying about each other already. You dig what I'm saying? Wow. If I walk to the store and I see my op who's from Compton and I see you who from Brooklyn, I don't even care about what you got going on. You from Brooklyn? Hey, what up, bro? Handle your business. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about this dude over here that I've been trying to get all week. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. Like, so it's dangerous for the people that's there 9 times out of 10. You know what I mean? So and that's the misconception I do want to speak about too. And I don't know if y'all was gonna get to that or not though. When I see a lot of the rappers and things that come over there and they get robbed or they get killed and things of that nature, it's Compton, LA, Washington is killing each other already at an alarming rate. So it don't be nothing personal when that type of shit happen. That's already what's going on. If I walk around long enough with this, walking around and not paying attention, the gonna get up on me. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just what it be out there. It's already, like I said, that mentality is already bred in since a young age. I'm telling you, I'm starting at 12. You know what I'm saying? So that mentality is already, it's bred. Some of them can't shake it. I'm able to talk intelligent and shake it, but imagine that who ain't got no opportunities. He ain't never been to New York. He ain't never been nowhere. He ain't never had no money. And he see it on his block that got some dough. He ain't got time to be asking where he from and who he is. He just heard he rap. He just looked like he got some money. I'm going to go get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to go get it. I ain't got no other options. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of people thinking that is target. No, hell no. It's getting robbed every day. They ain't making the news because they ain't rappers. And they from the same city as each other. Getting killed every day. They ain't making the news because they ain't actors and rappers. They ain't got no influence. They dying every day. You know what I'm saying? That's real.
All right, so I see the vision for that now. So let's talk about you now, growing up. Like, what kind of kid were you growing up? Man,
I was like I say, I was like I won't say like I was just a troublemaking kid or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I had a good parent, you know what I'm saying? I say my mom was right, like doing the best she could, You feel me? Like, she couldn't stop me from the shit that I wanted to do, though. You know what I'm saying? But as far as her doing the best she could, hell yeah. Like, what? Everything she could do. You know what I'm saying?
So you and moms in the household?
Yeah, I had moms in the household. You know
Any
what I'm
siblings?
Huh? Nah, I ain't had no siblings on her side. On my pop's side, I got an older sister, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, you know, typical black family, like, my cousins is my brothers. You know what I'm saying? So my mama's sister, her sons, and all that, them my brothers, too. You feel me? So we all in the same households and things like that. So, yeah, I'll just say that, like, typical. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just whatever we was into. I played sports. I did all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I tried everything. You know what I mean? I did a little bit of everything.
Where was your dad at the time? He lived with y'all or he lived near?
Nah, when I was young, my pop stayed with us. I don't know when they divorced, you know what I'm saying? They probably divorced when I was like a baby or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, probably wasn't too old, probably like 3, 4, 5 or something, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't too old when they broke up, but I still knew who my pops was, you dig what I'm saying? Like, I still was able to, weekends or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Go over there time and time again, you know what I mean? I never lived with him, but I won't never claim like he left my life or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still, to this day, got a relationship with him.
What type of guy was he?
Now, Pops was a good dude, man. My Pops, man, contrary to what motherfuckers probably don't even know, man, my Pops always worked ever since I known him. Always had a good job. Pops used to preach. You know, he still preach. You dig what I'm saying, to this day. You know what I'm saying? I probably haven't been to his church in a while, but I know he's still preaching. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere giving that word out, doing what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
had a church?
Yeah, my pop. Yeah. I don't say he had one, but he was preaching though. Yeah, he was preaching for sure.
Did you go there and support Pop Church?
Hell yeah, for sure. I ain't been there. I ain't gonna lie, sit here act like I went recently. I ain't gonna do that. But as a kid, for sure. Hell yeah. I went to church for sure. Gang of time. My grandma, all of them heavy in the church. You know what I'm saying? So like, nigga, even when I wasn't with Pops, I went to church on Sundays if I was with my mama or something. You know what I'm saying? I done slid to that if I was with my grandma. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I probably just got a little older and, like I say, I went my own ways. You know what I mean? It just happened like that. But like, yeah, hell no. My Pops, I ain't gonna never act like he wasn't around.
So you saw him like every weekend or other weekend?
Like that, yeah.
Some people feel like when the father leave the home, is not in the home directly, things could have been different if they were in the home. Do you feel like your life would have been different if mom and pops would have stayed together, or?
Nah, I ain't gonna even say that. I won't say that they probably. I don't know, because I don't really question God planning for it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I don't never really question God planning for it. It was supposed to happen the way it was supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I ain't lose no. Some people be bitter, like, man, Pops left the house. I wasn't getting nothing for Christmas. I seen him every other month and like, man, what? That was enough. Like, you feel me? I know he loved me. Every time my relationship with him, when I seen you, it's love. I'm a father now, so I know how it be. I don't know what their relationship was. I know how it be times where I'm trying to get my sons, and one of my baby moms might be tripping this month. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that's what him and moms was going through, but I'm just saying now as a father myself, I can see how things could get. I'm busy, I'm working. He could have been anything, you know what I'm saying? So I don't question God planning on it. Nah, hell no. I feel like I was supposed to be what I was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless, like that's the way he had, you know what I mean? The design was already made to be that. You know
that was a good answer.
Yeah.
I like that.
Come on, man. Come on.
Nah,
Because that's one thing about me. That's one thing about me. Like, like, that's why my podcast called No Studio. That mean no faking, no front. I don't be lying. Like, my whole shit is real. Everybody that be with me be real. My whole story I ain't no made up rapper. I'm not no made up person. I'm not like acting like I'm from a city, acting like I'm doing this, acting like I was. You know, like, everything that I say, you can document, go back, fact check it. You dig what I'm saying? Everything I done said. If I said I done told about me going to jail, same way I done told about me going to college. I done told about me getting shot, same way I done told about me and having a warehouse job before. You dig what I'm saying? Like I say, man, like, we living this life, we trying all kind of shit, you know what I'm saying, on the real. Like I say, battle rap, salute, smack, and all that shit just end up falling in my lap. I was never gonna even be this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I never thought I'd be on no battle rap. You know what I'm saying? That was God planning too, though. You know what I'm saying? It just happened like that, on the real.
Well, take us through your journey again. Like you said,
Yeah.
you growing up in Compton.
Okay.
You know, your mom's is dead. You say you got an older sister, a pop side.
Yeah.
You play sports.
Yeah, I played some sports. I tried. I ain't gonna lie, I was fast, so I used to run track. Like, I used to be kind of quick, but I ain't really keep up with that like I should have done on the hood. I was quick. I had the like, you feel me, on my on the hood. Go watch this. Like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, Velo can't speed. So like, yeah, like, a nigga was good at the track. I didn't keep up with it. I played some basketball. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, I got trophies for all that shit, trying, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I did that. I went to Compton High. I went to Walton Middle School, you know what I'm saying? Caldwell Elementary, all them is in Compton. Then I went to When I got kicked out of Compton High, I went to like a probation school out there at Compton College campus called Community Day. Went to Chavez, you know what I mean? All them different little schools out there. You know, I just continued to try. I'll try to figure it out, man. Like from them schools and them things of that nature, trying to do different things. You know, I can't say that was the school's fault or none of that either. Like I say, man, we was just trying to figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Young, you know what I mean? Like, so, like, if a nigga gonna ditch and not handle his business when he going to school every day, that's my own fault. You know what I'm saying? Right. To like not took advantage of it. But I never was dumb. I always was smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and I know how to read, count, all the little shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no dumb. Ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? On the real, you know what I mean? Like getting kicked out of schools and shit was just fighting and that dumb type of shit that go on. You know what I'm saying?
So when did you feel like you started to, I guess, get into the streets a little bit or get into like trouble?
Yeah.
At what age you started to get like a little crazy?
I say like it probably had to be like 12, you know what I'm saying? 12, 11, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Had to be like that. Like whenever I decided to kind of like feel like I was old enough to kind of like just make my own decisions like that, you know what I'm saying? Like it had to be like 11 and 12, getting into troubles, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. Went to juvenile at about 16, you know what I'm saying? I caught a case at 16. That's how I ended up in school after that, you know what I'm saying? Because the case I caught when I was in juvenile, as one of my conditions of the probation was like, you know, when you getting them letters from your family and your friends, like, yo, you dig what I'm saying? One of my conditions was, man, to complete a semester of college or something and turn that shit back in. You dig what I'm saying? When I had to go back to court. So that was one of the things that ended up happening, how I ended up out there in school. I was just telling them this story before we even pulled up here because we were just chopping it about it. If I knew what I knew now, because I still was young, I'm looking at it like, okay, boom, I beat the system real quick. Boom, I jumped out from a serious case. Now I'm in this, you know what I'm saying? I'm just here to just do some quick shit. I didn't really take advantage of it. Like now looking back at it, like, man, I should have really been trying to learn something, really get something out of that situation. You know what I mean? But like I say, you live and you learn. You don't really know what you in it for sometimes. You know what I mean? You trying to just do little shit here and there to kind of just get over, you know what I mean? Right. But now looking back at it, man, definitely I should have took way more advantage of some of them opportunities because I did a year at Grambling State, you know what I'm saying, on a real good black college, HBCU, you know what I'm saying, type school that a lot of never had the opportunity to go to, you know what I'm saying? I was able to do at least a semester there where I could have took more advantage of it, but I didn't on the hood.
You seem like, you seem like, I mean, not that you seem like, from the story, my assumption is like, you seem like a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't seem like you was just out in the street just wilding, you know, just trying to just go crazy just because. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what do you feel kept that level-headed person? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what kept you level-headed in those situations?
I'll probably just say it just had to be who I was. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever was instilled in me through my family and all that, you know what I'm saying, to be my own man. I never was no nigga that'll go for no peer pressure. You know what I'm saying? So anything I ever got into was always my own fault. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't nobody that'll go to jail and have to snitch and tell nobody because I felt like it was somebody else's fault. You dig what I'm saying? So my name always remained good in the streets because I ain't never did no. I always took my own issues and handled my own self, and that's just me having the accountability that I had in my family. You know what I'm saying? That it is what it is. You gonna jump out there in that fire, you gonna jump out there in that fire. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times people be peer pressure, so that's why they turn into the way they turn into. Told them to do something, they went and did it. They ain't want to really do that. Whole time they ain't in their mind when they on their way over there to do that thing. It's not really who they really is. They scared. They, you know what I mean? They don't want to do it. You feel what I'm saying? So then when shit go all bad, it go all the way all bad. You know what I'm saying? That's why you done seen a lot of real dudes their careers up. You know what I mean? By not really being they self. You know, and that's true. That's prevalent. And I don't mean, like I say, as far as even telling or doing some shit like that. Sometimes people just theirs off just because they end up throwing theirs away. A motherfucker sent you somewhere, then you got cracked. Now you doing life. You never even got a chance to even have no career in the streets. The homies don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was your first day over here. You tried some shit we told you to do. You went over there, got cracked. You got life. We don't remember your name. It's like that sometimes for some. You know what I'm saying? You might not run into him again unless you doing a gang of time in jail. Like, damn, that's what happened to that. You know what I'm saying? On the real. So, like me, I was just fortunate enough to always be my own man. You know what I'm saying? Kind of always, even at a young age, understanding like how to like talk for myself and be myself. You feel me?
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
You said you caught a case at 16. Mm-hmm. What type of case was it?
It was a shooting. That shit, my juvenile records are expunged now, doing all the shit. So yeah, But motherfuckers who was around back then or in Compton, they'd tell the story. It's the same thing. It was just a shooting that had happened when I was young, you know what I'm saying? Happened, I want to say I was 16. One day after school, just some quick shit, get out of hand, you know what I'm saying? Young, stupid, you know what I mean? Like, we hot-headed, we getting into some shit, and boom, you know what I mean? And that's just what that was at that time, you feel me?
You know, I'm trying to go a new route with things, so let me just be a little easy. Press the button. Boop, boop. I'm right. So, you had a situation with something, so you was involved. How many people was involved in that?
Well, nobody else involved in that.
Oh, just you and somebody else?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the person is okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is it something that you regret at the time, or you was it a life and were you in danger at the time? Did you feel in danger, or it was a lifestyle at the time in California?
It was just a lifestyle. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
It wasn't even like a. Looking back at it, I probably ain't even. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a kid, I probably ain't even really had the bus. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have probably, like you feel me, let it slide. You know what I'm saying? Like and didn't even do it, but it was just more on some like, man, let me get off real quick. You know what I'm saying?
What did that do to your life at the time? What did that do to your mother? Being the fact that you were a kid, you were playing sports, and then you get caught up in something like that. What did that do to you?
Oh
no, your family.
Yeah, that fucked them up. You know what I'm saying? On the real, that fucked them up. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, you being young, you know what I'm saying, and pushing you in the right direction. Whether you banging or not as a kid, at the end of the day, you still a kid. You know what I'm saying? No matter who you is, you know what I'm saying? Unless you just homeless out here running around. You dig what I'm saying? But if you still going home and sleeping in that bed at night, you still a kid. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. So, that definitely was something that threw them off. You know what I mean? On the real, like oh, this in jail. Like right now, hold on, he in LP for what? You know what I'm saying? You calling from there, like, yeah, that's a throw off. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Now, I'm going to ask you this question. The person you had an incident with, have you seen them since?
Nah, no.
No.
I ain't seen him. Nah, I ain't seen him. I ain't seen him. He acting like I seen him. Like I ain't seen him on the real. Why, he here? Hello? Nah, I ain't seen him though. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm going to be even more 100 because like I say, I won't even say it was just an individual. You dig what I'm saying? Like it was more so of like a group of individuals. You dig what I'm saying? So, and they kept it solid. You dig what I'm saying? That's how I was able to, get out the situation because it wasn't like nobody went and I just got caught. You feel what I'm saying? For something down the line. Like I just got caught that same day. They grabbed me. Found the strap, boom, bam, took me down for it. The people who was, on the other end of it never came to court and said, you dig what I mean?
Have you seen any of those individuals?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, those individuals, but like the one like particular individual, like nah.
Where is he now?
I mean, he's still living. I ain't killed him. I ain't murder. He ain't dead. Don't say that. Yeah.
Would you apologize to him if you saw him?
I mean, I say it like this, on the real. I won't even say it to be like to try to sound super gangster or sound.
You leading the youth.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was finna say. I don't even want to make the shooting sound like it was some super gangster shit. That's what I'm finna basically say. Like it wasn't even no situation where it was like, hey, bro, I caught. You know what I'm saying? Like this was a melee happening, some wild shit happening. So like if I would see that individual for sure, like man, that wasn't even because I was young.
Real.
That wasn't even nothing.
Real.
That wasn't even man. What? That wasn't even nothing. You feel me? Like motherfuckers who done shot me. I done got shot. I don't even know who shot me type shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying as far as, like, that type of how wild it was. Like, it wasn't no that type of thing going on back then to where just knowing everybody that's doing what. We in the street. Sometimes you just outside. Somebody just came through and just lit the block up and got hit. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't even expecting no apologies because that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? But if a motherfucker watching and they know for sure, like, yeah, the motherfucker who know what it was at that time and can see, like, man, look, I ain't nothing. Yeah, it wasn't definitely, man, that's old. That's old news. Water under the bridge, because I don't even be on that type of time no more with niggas. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers can see the way I'm, like you said, leading by example. You don't see me never just on my page blatantly dissing rappers, dissing hoods, dissing gangs, none of that. You probably won't even know what gangs and things of that nature the hood that I represent don't get along with, because I don't get on these cameras and do all that studioing. You know what I'm saying? I don't get on here and get to doing all that faking and making it seem like it's running around looking for. I'm telling you about a situation way back 15, 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? That's 20 years ago, so for sure. And he know a nigga apologize, because you feel me, it's over like 20 years ago. He probably done apologized to himself for being in that position. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What the?
Yeah, for real.
Himself.
What you talking about?
Nah, that sounds crazy.
That's not funny.
It sounds crazy. That's why it's funny. He me apologize to
You
himself.
like what he just said?
No, it just sound
For
crazy.
being in that position. Like me, I'm just saying though, like I just explained to you, like anything that done happened to me, you gotta think, man. A nigga not sitting there looking for no apologies. At the end of the day, what we really just looking for is reform, bro. If you gonna change, you gonna change. That's the apology, changing who you is. You ain't gotta tell me you sorry if you did something, and I could just tell how you moving. If you just a different individual, if you still on that same type of time, then karma gonna catch up to you anyway. I ain't gotta tell, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta say sorry, because then I'm faking. You know what I'm saying? The truth is, when you see me, if I approached you the same way that situation happens, you dig what I'm saying? So like, nah, yeah, hell nah.
What happened? Yo, so
I like that.
you like that? That was good. That's,
I mean, yeah,
he's
reform.
it seemed like he got some media
You
training
must say
or
he's a
something, right?
professional?
No,
You
yeah,
must give the P?
the P. Nah, it's like he got some media
Jeez.
training, man. I don't know if it's somebody training him or not, or that's just him. That's
That's
just
just
you, right?
me, man. I ain't no training. I ain't with the, you know what I'm saying?
You trying to talk more
Yeah, I ain't with the no
guy.
training or nothing for it. You know what I'm
Shut up,
saying?
that's the alley. You know?
When it's real, you feel me?
Nah, that's what's up. Bro.
That's the slogan.
Let me just say that I respect that. I respect individuals that can acknowledge their mistakes as kids, as youth, and be able to say, like, you know what? If I was to ever run into homie, I'd be like, that ain't about nothing. That's not pride or ego. That's just man stuff.
Yeah.
And I salute that. I like the fact that you said that. I think that's dope, and I think that the people that's watching, even if you got a young one at home that has made a mistake, it's okay to acknowledge it and move forward and be like, yo, my fault, or I didn't mean that, or I was young, because things happen, and conversations can solve a lot of things. You know, and I respect Geechi for that, man. That was something big, because you know, a lot of people take things to the grave, but a lot of people that feel that way, they, you know.
And that's why beefs be going on for so long.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the mother just ain't acknowledging the fact, like, bro, some ain't even on that no more, but they ego, and like you said, ego and pride ain't gonna let them just be like they not on that. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers like is beefing with motherfuckers because of other people. They don't even got no real ill intentions towards nobody. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? They put that rag on, or they put that, you know what I mean? Somebody give them a name, you know what I'm saying? And they take on that persona, and it's not them. You know what I mean?
It's ego and pride. Like, same thing what happened with Chinks. The guy that killed Chinks, him and Chinks had a situation in jail 5 years. Probably like Chinks didn't think about this guy at all. I think he saw him, if I'm not mistaken, in Irving Plaza at one time, but Chinks wasn't thinking that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He done living his life. He offered. I'm rapping, doing my thing. I'm not even on this.
French. Yeah. Look what you did. Can you imagine that moment of him? It's not a robbery or nothing. It's vengeance of not knowing where it came from.
Yeah.
And then when you find out, it's like, wait, over something that happened in jail because
5 years ago.
Like 5 years prior of you took an L in prison and he said this, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you hold on to it.
with you. You held on to that.
You held on to that.
Let that
And
go.
it's a lot of that go on in these areas, in these neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying? So that's even dope to tell that story. You dig what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace to him. But, like, it goes on like that. It's people that hold on to stuff for so long. It be people that sit back, and rest in peace, my homeboy Blackout, man. He told me this years ago, man, like, will be sitting there having a problem with you, hating on you, and you won't even know it.
No idea.
A nigga be looking at your podcast like, man, Flip think he better than a nigga got a podcast going, man, I can't wait. Hating you the whole time. You really just doing your thing, progressing in your life. It's a nigga thinking every move you make is geared towards him. Everything you doing is like he watching. He can't go to sleep without checking to see if you did something. You niggas can't even show their own accomplishment no more, because haters. What motherfuckers say, man? Don't post your card on Instagram. Don't post your location. Why motherfucker can't show where he at if you want to be somewhere nice? You can't enjoy the fruits of your labor because there be somebody out there mad as a motherfucker, like, oh, this think he home because he just bought a new car. Like, that might just be happy because he ain't been cordless for 20 years. Finally bought one, wanted to show the world, but it's like, oh, now I got to take that from him. And it go down like that, you know what I'm saying? That be the shit that I be, like, the most thing that I try to talk to about is, man, you got to get that hate out your heart. You got to let it go. You know what I'm saying? Any beef you got as a man, like, motherfucker, push you, disrespect you, man, handle your business. I ain't saying, ain't nobody telling you be no punk out here. You know what I mean? Stand on your 10. You dig what I'm saying? Did something to you, and right there in that situation, that time, and something happened, sometimes it happen like that. But all that just building up hate and just hating your peoples and animosity for no reason, man, that shit clown shit. It ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we the one race who we see our peoples at other spots and all that shit like that, and we start feeling funny when we see other black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, look at these. Like, we don't even get to know it first. We already looking at them funny. We got to be honest. See a gang of black walking this bitch right now, we don't know who they is before we greet her, then we already, you know what I'm saying, reaching and like, you know what I'm saying, on the real. We like that, but they're like 10 white niggas walking here, nigga, hey man, y'all want to take some shots, like, you know what I mean? Salute bro, cause he showed that love, and we, you know what I mean? And like that, like when you around level-headed motherfuckers though, that's just what it is. That's why sometimes when you get to them levels in life and mindsets, how we talking in here, you can't even just be around everybody because everybody ain't thinking like that. You dig what I'm saying? So even talking like this is make somebody mad right now. You feel me? It's gonna be a motherfucker in the comment, mad as a motherfucker. You dig what I mean? Like, oh, yeah, okay. And they still gonna hate, so it ain't nothing you could do about it, but just keep staying away from that negative energy, man.
Thank you for your knowledge.
Appreciate it.
I mean, you're pretty good.
Come on, man. I'm 34, man. I think I just look young, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't no kid, big dog. You feel me? like I'm gonna tell you some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Getting close, just so you know.
So
Getting close.
let's go a little deeper. So after 16, after the case and everything happened, what did you end up doing? Like,
yeah.
16, so you
okay, so I'm gonna even be honest. All right, boom. So I went to school. Boom, I went to school. I still ain't learned my lesson. Like I say, I wasn't taking it serious, so I came back. Free my doggy. He in jail for something whole different now. But at the time, we had went down when I came back for like a residential burglary. Went to jail for some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Some dumb shit matter. We still young doing some stupid shit. You dig what I'm saying? Breaking in houses now. Now we just doing some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Still ain't learned my lesson. I'm still kind of just going through the motions, man, going to jail, different things like that. I think where I finally, like I say, got into my mindset of fully just like trying to commit to a career, I would say like in my later years, man, when I started battling, I want to say 2013, 14, I had a battle on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like my first one. Shout out my guy KP, they filmed the battle. I did the battle. He ended up having Norbs fly out. You know what I'm saying? At this age, I'm in my 20s by now. He had Norbs fly out to one of the battles. I battled a cat, Yak the Ripper. You know what I'm saying? I'm really still not even taking battling serious and none of that either. Like, this just some shit to tell the homies to go to. Like, fuck it, man, it's this battle shit. We all can go deep. Gang a little clown type right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't big out there how it is out here. It's just like some shit to do. Like, nigga, let's go here for the weekend. You dig what I'm saying? But KP seen something in me. Shout out my Kevin Parks, to the point where he was really into that battle rap. He was working for Rap Grid and all that. So I'm not even knowing who a nigga like Norbs and them is. He just like, yo, this dude gonna be here watching battles and shit like that. I get the rapping my shit. I battle Yak the Ripper on YouTube. The shit, whatever I said in that battle, I don't got Twitter or none of that at the time. He tell me after the battle, like, yo, man, the dude Norbs tweeted about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh yeah, that's dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I guess he like was serious, like, nah, this dude worked for URL. He can get you, you know what I'm saying, a situation and da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? So they end up booking me, I want to say, against Hemi after that. You know what I'm saying? He reached out with KG, and that was my first time ever kind of meeting Beasley and them. You know what I'm saying? I battled Hemi, and then they flew me out. Well, I flew myself out, honestly. I battled TY out here in New York, you know what I'm saying? But they gave me the opportunity, like, yo, it's a battle in New York, da-da-da-da-da. Came out here, cooked. I ain't even gonna front. I did my thing, but they ain't never dropped a battle. So I kind of went back to like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't drop it. I'm back on whatever I'm on. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't that. So then that's when I battled Saint on King of the Dot. You know what I'm saying? Because they had seen the Hemi battle. It was like, yo, we got some battles. So to me, I'm like, this better than having to buy another $1,000 flight and get a $900 room in New York for not to drop my shit. Because I'll battle this nigga, you feel me? At the house, all my homies could pull up because I only came out here with two niggas. Everybody ain't buying those $1,000 tickets and shit, man, and watching. So when I battle Saint, I feel like that's what when I took it serious, like once I seen the response to that and people like, nah, this dude is. So now I'm like, damn, motherfuckers really fucking with this shit. You know what I'm saying? They tuned in. I battled Danny around that same time and was getting that same response. And it's like, okay, this is really something I can do. This is something I can really turn on. You know what I mean? I can really like maybe make a difference with this shit. Like I'm getting booked. You know what I'm saying? Consistently. It wasn't no URL shit, but I'm battling on the local leagues on the West, LABG, A-Hat, things of that nature to where I'm staying busy. It's kind of keeping me, you know what I mean, kind of focused to doing something different. And I say my big break was the AF battle. One more time, I bumped my head again. You feel what I'm saying? Right before that, I went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Me, two of my partners, shout out L.I. Demir, man. My boy just had a baby yesterday, too. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Dulo. He was on that case with me. You know what I'm saying? And my little cousin Chopper. But so we catch a case. I get bailed out. Because I already was booked to battle Av. So when I go to jail, I remember like thinking like, damn, I was finna battle Av on traffic. I done try to hit a leg with these. You feel what I'm saying? I'm in this bitch like, you know what I'm saying, on the real. I'm calling my girl and all that, telling them like, man, I gotta try to bail out this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? At the time, we didn't have enough for the bill. I remember. That's why I still respect a lot of those cats to this day, from the King of the Diana URL, because KG and them, they gave me some money towards it. You know what I mean? URL, then even some J Pro and them at King of the Dot sent some money towards it. Got me out for the Av battle. You dig what I'm saying? Wow. And that battle right there was the one that really just changed my life.
Hold on. Slow down. Stop with them because you can talk well and you got a podcast. Like, slow down. This Queen's Flip. This flip the script. This is money. All right? You caught a lick with who? Your friends?
Yeah. Calling my partners, man. Yeah, man. It was 4 of us. We just had went down, man. We went down for a robbery. You know what I'm saying? We had went down for it was
is the case over?
Yeah, the case over. That was in like 2018. On the real.
What year?
2018.
19 or 18?
18.
That's recently.
Well, it was 2017 when it started because I battled Avs 2017. So, but it was over by like 2018. Yeah, on the real.
So hold on. I'm about to get him. Only back.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't get him.
Stress.
That's reason. I thought it was his like before that.
Oh, I got a headache, so I can't see. I just got temporary.
I thought it was before that. Cuz we got some more drink over there, cuz.
So tell me. I don't pour niggas drinks, nigga. Put your own worries.
You putting the on her birthday?
They ain't sponsoring us?
Nah, they're not sponsoring.
Oh, you don't want them to support me, Geechi? You don't want them to see?
I do, but you know
I mean, they ain't sponsoring you, might as well. Who brand is that?
That's Diddy, John.
Oh, happy birthday, Puff.
Happy birthday, Diddy, man.
Happy birthday to Puff, man.
I know we don't usually show the brands on the podcast, but
that's Puff. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So tell me how something like that can happen.
Like catch a case like that.
You take accountability, like, you know, what role you play. Don't tell me I was just riding along. Don't tell me the old Compton story that we watch in the movie.
Nah, hell no. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Let me out right here.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I take full accountability, man. The story's so cold because I be gambling. You know what I'm saying? I be gambling like a. You know what I'm saying? I still got to work on that to this day, man. You know what I'm saying? So
you had a gambling issue.
I had gambling issues at the time, right? So we at the Crystal Park Casino. It's a casino that they do got in Compton, right? So we at the casino, man. I'm playing like baccarat or something. On the real, I'm getting hit. You know what I'm saying? They tearing me up, right? They smacking me on the hood. I win some of my money back, right? Like enough of my money back to where I could have left on the hood. I'm about to leave out that motherfucker. And I'm like, man, f that, man. I came in here to win something. I turn back around. I lose it all. You know what I'm saying, right? I lose it all. Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm hot. I'm like, man, man, I'm finna go get some money. Like, that's where my mind went. Like, man, I'm finna go get some money. You dig what I'm saying? I'm finna go, you know what I mean? I'm finna go get some money. One of my partners, he with me. Like, he broke too. You feel what I'm saying? He was in there with me. He got smacked, whatever little dollars he had, we gone. My cousin, he would have pulled up, but he just had called me. Matter of fact, he just landed, you know what I'm saying, on the real. He probably tell the story better than me because I seen him. You know what I'm saying? When I pull up to the hood to do what I'm finna do, and he like, what you finna do? I'm like, man, I'm finna go bust a little move real quick. I got a move I'm finna make. I need a move to make too. So that's how he come into play. You feel? This how fast it happens. This shit don't be planned in the streets. You feel me? So one, like it's old Solo say, one nigga bring two. That's how it really happened. I'm with my partner. I tell him I'm finna. Listen, I'm finna make a move. I'm like, look, I'm hit. I'm finna make a move. I got something to do. He hit. He like, let's do it together. All right, we going. I pull up trying to get my little tools, whatever, what I'm finna do to bust my move. He see me, what you got going on, cuz? Oh, man, nothing finna make this little move. Well, shit, I'm making it too. You dig what I'm saying? My homie, rest in peace, Dulo. He so happened to be pulling up. You know what I'm saying? He see the move in action, finna go on to what's going on, and then he joined the move. Now we 4 niggas on the move because we all got our own little, you know what I'm saying, reasoning for why we want to make this move. You dig what I'm saying? Long story short, the move get made. You know what I'm saying? We actually passed, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna front to you, man. Us going to jail was really some fluke shit. That's why I was able to beat it, because at the end of the day, like, we got away with what we did with, you dig what I'm saying? They end up catching us way somewhere else for some whole other shit and took us down for like some suspicion type. You dig what I'm saying? They never really had us for the crime. We didn't already smack them and did what we needed to do. You dig what I'm saying? But we, you know, we doing some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? To the point where later on we just get cracked with like the shit in the car. Like, you know, like saying, I always hear about me robbing the Walgreens. And at the time they get it fucked up, like, what you in there doing, man? They got, like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it 100. You dig what I'm saying? At the time we in there trying to get the pills. You feel me? The lean, everything. That's what these is doing. That's what they popping. That's what they own. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what's popping with, like, so we go get it. We booming. I done already did this before. You know what I'm saying? Like this so it was second nature.
So you a pharmacy robber. I'm feeling the way. What? You passed your drink. You robbed pharmacy.
No. I ain't gonna say I do. Listen, I did at that time.
I ain't gonna lie. I never even thought of nothing like that.
What?
I did a B&E in my life. Like, I ain't gonna talk it's over, but.
Yeah, that's over too. Like, I ain't doing that no more. I'm rapping. You dig what I'm saying? But at that time, smacking them wasn't really looking out like that. I wouldn't really get too much. So it's like.
But how? Okay, so. This is a strange thing. How do you? So now, is it the old school way, like, or it's going in there while it's closed?
Yeah.
The closed one?
Yeah.
Or the old school one?
I ain't old school. I ain't Jack Boy in it.
Oh,
yeah, I ain't that crazy. No, I ain't doing that. Get down. No, hell no. Hell no. I ain't doing that. Yeah, you know, it's ways. I don't know because that's out there still.
You're right.
Yeah, that's still. Yeah, it's out there that's still. Yeah.
You get took my bill, you what?
Yeah, exactly. This niggas out there still getting dirty, but me, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you know, that's what that was at that time. You know what I'm saying?
So you had a lot of stuff.
Hell yeah, for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? For sure, man. We would have been good. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, even not like that is over with, but I'm like, damn, man. Like, we already counting the money. You know what I'm saying? We already done bought 10 chains and 2 cars and all kind of.
How they caught you?
All right, so then y'all gonna laugh, man. Probably now at the end of the day, like, okay, so like I say, man, we done already bust this move, right? On the real, we done already bust this move. We done already did this before. This like second nature. Now we really at the end of the day, we supposed to been done, turned it in, went put up, do what we supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But we just so happen to still be kind of like joyriding, kind of handling our business on some other shit, and a motherfucker end up getting pulled over for like some whole miscellaneous speed and. You dig what I'm saying? Like on the freeway, way somewhere else, ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So when they giving a little ticket about some whole other shit, they end up going searching in the car and all that. You dig what I'm saying? And then they seeing all this now. They don't know what's going on because this ain't happening in their jurisdiction or nothing like that. They ain't no Walgreens got robbed in the city where this is, so they don't know what's going on. They just take us down for like suspicion and motherfucking possession. You feel what I'm saying? Possession of a gang of narcotics. Eventually, though, the city who it was end up catching up and calling around and, you know what I'm saying, coming and trying to put their stamp on it like, nah, them got to be the same motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Because this is what we lost way out here, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we end up going to jail because really we was finna get out. You know what I'm saying? At that, we was finna probably get out that night because it's like, on the real, I don't know, it ain't my car. I don't know what the fuck in here. We just rolling. We ain't got nothing to say. It ain't nothing. It's like, you can find anything in this bitch. I don't own it. My name ain't on this motherfucker. But them people end up, you know, coming in and coming to get us. You know what I'm saying? They held us long enough for them motherfuckers to come and get us. You feel me? That's how we end up going to jail.
What was the outcome of the case?
The outcome of the case, like, we all just had to take like a year on the real, eventually, on the hood. Eventually, like, we stayed down, and everybody ended up just having to take like a year time on the hood. And that was it, you know what I mean?
So you was going for a year?
I ended up getting kicked out way before a year on the hood. I ended up getting kicked out way before a year, so it wasn't even a whole year. I got kicked out of there fast. Correct.
So interesting. So even in the midst of battle rapping, you becoming, you know, Geechi Gotti, that dude, you still was in the streets at one point.
At that time, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, clarify it.
Yeah, at that
Clarify
time.
it. So you still was in the streets at that time. And was that the final straw?
On the real, I ain't gonna even front. It was because, like I say, they already had bailed me out to battle Av, and then when I went back, had to do the time. Then when I got out, I think my first battle for URL was like JC or something, you know what I'm saying? So at the time, I think whatever it was, they probably gave me like 1,000, 1,200 or something to battle JC, you feel me? And I'm like, damn, whatever, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, I'm in my head, I'm like, that's what they giving them? I'm thinking they giving niggas 5,000, 10,000 or something, man. It's JC, but fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck, you dig what I'm saying? And I had a conversation with one of my partners, you know, and I tell this story all the time, man. It's crazy because all my they out here actually to come see me battle, like the same I'm talking about, all these niggas that's on this case and all this shit, they stay out here with me, except for my boy Daylyt, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? He died, nothing to do with the case, just, you know, I had a motorcycle accident, you know what I'm saying, years later after all that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He passed away?
It had to be 2020. Or, yeah, it had to be 2000.
COVID.
Yeah, it had to be during COVID, yeah.
Oh,
for sure. Yeah, it had to be during COVID. For sure. So
you were real close. You was real close with him.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So you were saying.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So long story short, man, I remember talking to one of my partners. He like, man, what they be paying you for that battle shit? You know what I'm saying? It's probably after I done battle like JC and I think Tech 9 and whoever else I had battled, you know what I'm saying, by then. And he was like, man, what they be paying you for that battle shit? I'm like, man, nigga be getting like 1,200, 1,500, you know what I'm saying, a little shit like that. He like, man, what, to rap? He like, what you be up there for, like 10 minutes? Like, nigga, if I do, man, I'll do that shit every day. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nigga, I'll rap every day if I was you. For the real, giving you that just to go up there and rap, all you gotta do is get, and I'm saying that in my head, I'm like, damn, like, maybe I am playing with this blessing like on some, like, I'm looking at it so small-minded, but he looked at it from a different perspective from a nigga who like, I ain't got that talent you got. If I had it, I would be doing this with it. You dig what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I would be taking full advantage. Nigga, I'd be battling every day. Nigga, 1,000. Nigga, I done battled 30 times. Nigga, I done made that motherfucker 30,000 this month. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you want 30, you can go get it. Like, how much they book? I'm like, I don't know. You dig what I'm saying? So that's why it turned into me battling so much. Because I'm like, shit, hell yeah, nigga, I'm looking at it like that too now. Like, you know what? Goddamn right. The more I battle, the more money I'm gonna get. You know what I'm saying? And then my money gonna go up due to my performance and things of that nature. So from going to 12 to 15, then I'm gonna be at 25, I'm gonna be at 5, I'm gonna be at 10, then be at wherever I'm trying to get to. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be getting that because I'm doing it so often. I'm gonna be now I'm really getting to it and I can do other shit with it. So that was exactly the turning point because like I had them conversations. I came home, all that shit, and it was just like, man, I'm hitting the ground running. I'm not finna play with this blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, everybody ain't got these blessings. Everybody don't got these opportunities. So I looked at it like that, like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, I'm around motherfuckers who sitting there telling me, like, bro, you should have really, man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't, come on, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. Yeah, you can hit this lick right here and get it and blow it. That's why I had to hit it again. I had already hit licks before. When Smacking them met me, I already had the big chain on me, the bends and all the little shit from the licks. But by the time, nigga, this 6 months later, I'm back broke off of, like, losing in the casino. So, like, that lets you know how fast it go. You know what I'm saying? It go when you ain't got no plan. You feel me?
A lot of people play. I learned to play Baccarat from Conceited.
Damn, he did.
You know, Khan gave me $20 and I came up like 7,200. And then I lost.
Hey, your first time ever playing, right?
Yeah.
Man, free my nigga Mike though. Not to cut you off. My first time ever playing, we in the casino. I never knew what this game was. He playing poker, he losing. I'm playing blackjack, I'm losing. I'm walk by with some dollars. I see this little table. I'm just looking at some people sitting right there. I'm like, man, fuck it, man. I'm so broke. Put my last little 100 on this because I just want to see what it is. The motherfucker gave me the 100 back. Boom. I'm like, 200. I put it back in. I'm 4. Hey, then I put the little shit on the bonus, nigga, the dragon hit, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck? He come see me like, what you got going on? I'm like, man, I don't even know what the fuck this game is, but they done paid a nigga some bread, nigga, and I don't even understand this shit at the time, you know what I'm saying? Now I do get it and understand the rules and how it's played and shit, but my very first, that's how they hooked you. You know what I'm saying? To the real. Sat you right there, nigga, and blessed you.
Win, yeah. And I still don't know. I play on the machines in Queens. I don't know how to play it. I just play bank or player. Bank or
player, that's it.
I know
Dragon,
what?
Panda, nigga, you know shit. You come up fast.
I play roulette usually when I go to the casino.
What?
Yeah.
I'm like this. I be watching. I remember they were chasing this, you know, this guy, this Jewish guy. You know, no disrespect to our community, to their community. But they were chasing him, meaning they were trying to get him to play for them in the casino. And I remember getting mad, like, yo, leave him alone. But he had a knot of money like this big, and he understood the formula.
Yeah.
So they would get him to come. I swear, I'm looking at, I'm in the resort, like, what's going on? But I don't understand baccarat.
Yeah.
I don't like because on the machine, it's red or blue. It's just circles. I don't know the patterns. I don't understand how to play. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's
They be like,
different.
monkey. I don't understand none of that.
Yeah.
You know how to
took
play?
Me around. I know how to play now, though. You know what I'm saying?
don't know how to
Like,
play. Get
I know how to
out of
play, man, for real. Natural 9 is the highest you can get. You know what I'm saying?
Of course,
so,
but it's just
then
picking.
natural 8, but it's not at the same time. Like, to get the dragon, I don't know, it's different in different like casinos and different things of that nature. But the 9 times out of 10 to get the dragon, 3 cards on the banker side got to add up to a 7. You know what I'm saying? To get the panda, 3 cards on the player side got to equal up to 8. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you feel me? Come
you
on.
saying some stuff I didn't know about, man. What?
You know what I mean? Yeah, come on, man.
I gotta talk to Khan. You know,
yeah,
you know
Khan probably really know what he's doing though. He probably like when he hear this, he probably gonna be like, yeah, you know what he's talking about.
You know, Khan and DNA.
They was doing that.
And Clips, you know, they were in the casino heavy at
Yeah,
one point.
yeah. I heard the story.
Shout out
Yeah,
to the brothers, but
yeah.
you know what I mean. But real quick, how did people know you robbed a Walmart?
Probably looked up my name or
Walgreens.
something, and that shit was
Walgreens,
popping up.
yeah.
But then I went to jail around the time, like I say, I got out and shit. I don't know why they knew it was Walgreens, but I think when you look a nigga name up, that shit used to pop up like, man robs Walgreens, 4 suspects. You know they had the mug shots and all that at the time.
All
Yeah.
right. I don't know why I said Walmart. Oh, okay. Do you doing this now after all this and things start to move for you, man? What are some of the experiences you started to feel in battle rap?
Yeah, man, like, this shit done took me all over the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done been places I ain't never, you know what I mean, would have probably ever went to without battle rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, states that I done had battles in or states that I just been to because other people was battling and I was able to just be a part of that experience, you know what I'm saying? Like, meeting different motherfuckers too, though. Like, I don't want to, like, you know what I mean, like, sell that short. Like, some of my close partners is from different areas and cities now, and some of my peers that I really fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, look at yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't know you through this, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You feel what I mean? And now we able to do this. So, like, just that network and a lot of the things that this came with, man, I definitely, man, I say this shit done did a lot. I'll never sell it for sure.
Do you feel like, so, because there's a lot of things in battle rap involving a lot of people.
Yeah.
Real quick, the contracts that you or Real have, how did you feel about that? You know, I don't know if you ever signed one. I don't know if you own one.
Yeah, nah,
Hold on, nigga.
yeah.
Hold on, nigga.
Yeah.
Take. Slow down. Let me get it out, man. You know, you so quick to answer. Slow your ass down. Still Queens flip. Shout out to you.
No studio and slash flip the script.
The contracts.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if you signed one.
Yeah.
How do you feel about them?
I fucks with them. At the end of the day, it's business. I got shit. You come to the ride, I got a contract for a month too now. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to cover your ass. Like, you know, once you get to that understanding of what business is, you understand why people make sign contract. But at the same time, nobody got no gun in nobody's head. And that's why it's a contract. It's a negotiation. You feel what I'm saying? So you are what you negotiate at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I learned that early. You know what I'm saying? If they ever get up here and tell their story, they probably say, like, I'm probably one of the better negotiators. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Because I'm just not going to, I'm not just going to settle. You know what I mean? So if I'm going to try to get what I'm asking for and they're going to give it, because everybody, like, it's give or take at the end of the day. They as a business, you want to be able to be on the winning side of it at the end of the day. You just got to be honest. You feel what I'm saying? That's the whole goal of having the business. This your show. You feel what I'm saying? You want to be able to get guests to come on this where it helps your brand and big, and you know what I mean, big with you up the best it possibly can. If they win a little bit from their exposure or whatever money you pay, or however it go, you dig what I'm saying? Whatever that is, that's how they win. It's the same way with battle rap. You gonna negotiate what you feel like you worth for that particular battle, or for those particular battles, or those amount of years, whatever. Everybody's shit different. I never signed to like no 5, 10, 4 year type of thing with them. You know what I'm saying? But the loyalty was me just showing them that. You know what I mean? Like as long as we got the work, I'm gonna continue to show up. You know what I'm saying?
Would you still battle on other leagues?
I did, you know what I'm saying? I did. I battled on King of the Dot and stuff like that when I was on URL. I had battles early on, but as far as like right now in my career, I'm not even gonna lie, it's not if you really pay attention to the landscape of the game, besides maybe I'll say RBE, because King of the Dot don't throw as many events no more, you know what I'm saying? They kind of don't do it like they used to. It's really like URL is the only major league for somebody at the level that I'm at. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's where you're going to be at besides me taking my footsteps and doing it with my league. You know what I'm saying? And trying to do shit like that. So, like, as far as me battling other leagues, I still jump on small leagues every now and then. That's just my way of paying back, you know what I mean, to the culture every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Blessing somebody that like how they bless me. You feel me? So, for the most part, like, you only going to see me on URL just for the simple fact that's the only shit that's really going on.
I mean, you mentioned RBE.
Yeah.
You see what they're doing over there.
Yeah, salute to ARP.
But it's just because of URL's loyalty, but you still respect the fact of pushing the culture forward.
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure.
Even though, you know, me and ARP, we had our issues, you know, we could still acknowledge that, you know, whatever
he a big part of the battle rap culture. He's still putting on big events and all that.
You know, they put things together to push the culture forward. I mean, and salute to that. Yeah. Salute to that, and I wish the best for them.
For real.
Now, moving on, URL is the home, so the loyalty lies there, and I understand the loyalty. A lot of times, you know, with people like Smack and Beasley and Chico, these individuals are wonderful individuals in their own right. You know, especially when you have a bond with them and you know them. Yeah. So you have no choice but to be loyal. I don't experience the same issues that anybody else experiences, maybe because I'm close. And even if I did, I'll handle it differently. Yeah. You know, but a lot of people don't know how to handle things because they become overzealous due to comments or online or persona that they want to live up to. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
they might jump online and get to saying something that they probably could have handled differently on the real.
How do you feel when people make fun of you about that tree situation? You remember that?
Yeah, I never felt a way about it because I probably was the first motherfucker that made a joke about it. Motherfucker don't remember it probably because they just, you know, they don't highlight when you kind of like, you know what I mean? Like they would try to highlight it as if I denied the situation or something like, nigga, and I done came out from the jump like, nigga, man, I see some niggas coming out from this way looking like they finna, you feel me? I'm thinking that how I'm thinking. If you see me coming out the cut and it's ugly, you better get the fuck behind something because, nigga, I'm finna get cracking. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that everybody might not be getting cracking. Everybody might not be as serious as how serious I take life. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Rest in peace. Let's take off from the Migos. Look how fast that happened. You dig what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, that's just how fast it happened. Anything, bam. You ain't know, you feel me? So that's how I'm thinking. Like, I got PTSD. I done been hit on some shit that ain't got nothing to do with me before. You dig what I'm saying?
You got shot at?
You talking about the part of the body or where I was at type shit?
No, in part of the body.
The first time I got shot when I was a kid, I got shot in the arm. The second time, I'm talking about the time where I ain't know where it had nothing to go with. Nigga, I got shot in my ass. Nigga, don't even have nothing to do with what was going on at the situation. You feel what I'm saying? Just so happened to be wrong place, wrong time. You feel me? Some shots rang out. That is what it is. Like, I don't know who shot me. I ain't seen nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? Some shit like that. And one of them bullets that hit me got still got, you know what I mean, moved up, got stuck, was in my ribs. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, nigga, I could have died, you know, on some, just like that. You know what I mean? Just off of some quick shit.
But you going behind the tree was PTSD. Like, but what was in your mind that day? You see them fighting. You like, hold on. You thought somebody.
They wasn't even fighting yet, though.
They wasn't
even fighting yet. Nah, I see a motherfucker. Nigga, I'm walking on Crib Street. I'm walking. I see a motherfucking. Now, mind you, earlier, I don't never even tell this story because, like, a nigga, that's how good I keep it. It really don't even be that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like the motherfuckers who was there always, that's why you never see no real motherfuckers who was there besides making some battle wars about it. You ain't never seen no motherfucker that really ever thought it was no game about it because beforehand a motherfucker had made a comment like, yo, when whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some shit or whatever. Feel me? So when I see some shit going on, I see a whole crowd of motherfuckers and it sounded like it's finna. So I'm like, hold on, let me move out. When you really peep the video, you see all I do is move to the side real quick and look. And then I go back about my business. That's why you see the camera turn quick. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like I'm sitting behind that motherfucker watching the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like this. You dig what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I move out the way, see what's going on. Like, oh, these niggas right here fighting around back right here because I'm out of town. I don't know what a nigga doing. You feel what I'm saying? You come where I'm at and it's going down, a motherfucker come out the cut, a quick argument, a nigga get shot, could turn into a nigga getting blammed. So, motherfucker, I see it from a distance, like right here. Let me move out the way, see what's really going on. Let me assess the situation. I done been in situations, so I'm gonna assess it. Let me be behind some, because if something do get cracking, I ain't gonna be the nigga that gets smacked in the head, boom, fall out, nigga, because I was walking. You dig what I'm saying? So, boom, I move to the side. I see they fighting. Oh, these things, they let them do that. I'm right there. You feel what I'm saying? A motherfucker who was there, anybody who was there seen it. It was even footage after that, you dig what I'm saying, where you see me just standing right there regularly watching the shit. You know what I'm saying? Not even really paying it no attention. Just like, nigga, this some normal shit. These niggas fighting, I'm not even paying it no attention. You know what I'm saying? I'm just right there chilling, chopping it up. But the one that get glorified is because it's like, oh man, Geechi got out the way, like like bro, it wasn't even that deep. Like anybody that done been in some situations looked at it the same exact way. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people ain't never really been through that. So for me, it just be what it is because it could have been a situation where you just kept walking. That wasn't the wrong thing either. You feel what I'm saying? But whatever the outcome, it could be how it come. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't no wrong way to do it. I ain't saying if you kept walking, you was stupid because you could have just kept walking and then you just, feel me, seen it when it happened and moved to the left or to the right if something did go down. Lord willing, didn't nothing go down. Nigga got the squabbling doing what they doing and it was over. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she's from Queens at the time. Well, I don't know if she is from Queens. I remember a while ago, and I'm it's coming back to my brain. When Miss Miami, you remember that when she talked about
Oh yeah.
Tuki and you were upset. Now you reacted because you say you don't bring gang culture to battle rap.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of other people was representing gangs, but I've watched you when I came to Caffeine at the Drake card. You walk with about 90 people. I thought I didn't like it. I was hating. Look at these. I said, look at this guy. Look at these niggas. So I said, look at this corny shit. But them niggas was fire. They weren't corny.
Did you hop behind the tree when you saw them?
That's how you was feeling like.
I stood there. I saw it. I greeted him. It was mad. I'm like, what? It's like a Labor Day parade. They come in the middle of the whole street. Like, hey, stay in line. They gotta separate. Like, you want to show? Okay, we see y'all the numbers. Okay, congratulations. Yes. No, man. I'm looking at there's a lot of them. It's mad at them. But I asked you that question to say this. Yeah. When she did that, right? How did that make you feel? And did you ever just decide to give her a conversation to school her on it, or you just like?
Hey, so peep, this the cold part about it. People like kind of thought I wasn't even there when I came afterwards. I didn't even hear the bar. I was on my way to the venue to see the battle. So when I got there, it had already went down. They already done pushed each other on stage. The rag came out, whatever. So I was told about it afterwards, like on some like, hey, this girl pulled out a rag and said fuck Tuki and this and this and this and this. I never said nothing to her at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, it's like still it's a female. You know what I'm saying? So when but hey, bitch, you know what I'm saying? You been watching, like, it ain't even that. Nah, listen, I went and spoke to her husband at the time. Like, hey, at the end of the day, you should have probably just been more careful with how you, because I could have been there with, like you said, 100 motherfuckers. And just because I probably ain't tripping because I'm rapping and I understand it, and I probably can tell a couple motherfuckers to kick back, it could have been some other niggas there who probably wasn't with me or just felt a certain simple way, and they might have had some bitches with them that feel this so, because people take this culture just as serious as they take other stuff. You know what I'm saying? That could just be like, oh, this bitch thinks she gonna disrespect us here, right here, and do this, and then take it there. And that's all. My conversation with him was more so on something like, look, man, it ain't even that serious. If you would have heard, I wouldn't, certain bars for shock value or the whole, like, you could have said it without the whole disrespecting the dead. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because that's still somebody that's dead, bigger than him being a Crip. Nigga, that's just a dead person that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So what's the use of getting on here saying, fuck him? You don't even know him. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my conversation with him was about. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, you know, that's something I would have told Shorty, man, listen, man, you my wife. I don't do this. Don't say this. There ain't even no reason, man. Have your bars, say fuck Crips, fake fuck, whatever. Niggas say whatever they say on them goddamn cameras, you know what I'm saying? When they battling, it's disrespectful. So when you get in this sport, you got to already understand that. Niggas is going to say that. So I'm not saying that motherfucker ain't supposed to understand the sport either. You feel me? Because just like battle rap is a culture. You feel me? But that's where these two cultures is meeting. You feel me? Battle rap is an East Coast culture where motherfuckers understand y'all got codes and rules to this shit that y'all already done got implemented. Just like we got codes and rules to this shit that we already got implemented. So when these two things meeting, it's just a conversation sometimes for a motherfucker to understand. Like, you never heard me diss Bloods.
Yeah, I understand.
And shit like that. You feel me? I'm not gonna diss nobody because at the end of the day, me saying it to this one individual, I can't speak for somebody else that might see this later on and don't got nothing to do with rap who just got something to say about it. It ain't even worth it.
So you end up getting an understanding though.
Yeah, for sure. And I think I talked to her afterwards with his blessing.
Miami.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's just something that came to my mom. And shout out, I know she ain't mean that. I know it's for shock value.
For sure.
You know, sometimes us as people, we just need to school lovers and know their importance and stuff like that. Because I know her for years before, you know, very nice lady. Yeah. Kaya dissed on the record. I thought it was hot in Miami. I don't think the one that I hyped, when she was rapping. Yeah, the one I caused, You
in a lot of situations, man.
Yeah. But shout out to Miss Miami.
Shout her out for sure.
I don't know if she's with that guy. I don't know who her husband is, but shout out to her. Coffee.
Yeah.
I forgot. You know, I'm happy you said that name. Hey, blessing come from me right then.
He said, hey, listen how he said, I'm happy you said her name. I ain't even say her name.
I'm happy you
Run the tape back. I ain't say her name. No, I'm just playing. Shout out.
You know what's so
I'm
crazy?
talking to you.
You know, shout out to Coffee Toast, the song.
Yeah.
And shout out to that Coffee. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
He talks so good and so long, and you get caught up in his words, and you hyping his but you can't get past me. The Golden Gate.
What's up?
Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Now let's talk about the young lady. Shout out to her. First of all, let me give her credit.
Yeah.
Where did that start between you and her?
Like what? Like us not being on teams, like
No,
rapping?
no,
Or you talking about us?
the
The
beginning.
beginning? Oh yeah. Man, her cousin is one of my homegirls. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my close homegirls, and she reached out to me like, my cousin wanted battle rap. She trying to get in the rap. She rap. You know what I'm saying? She knew we had the league on the ride. She didn't really know too many like ways of getting into it. She from the West Coast, so she knew to reach out to me. You feel me? I directed to two of my partners like, R&B. They got the A-Hat thing, and then KP, Ron Compton. They was booking the battles for the ride. So I'm like, man, reach out to them. And then boom, she connected, did her first battle. Like I say, her cousin is my homegirl, so that was instantly like, okay, this your folks. Then it's all good. She can rock with me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm rocking with her. She cool, like. And that's just how that started, you know what I'm saying? Like, she had her peoples reach out to try to battle.
Wait, Kofi wanted to shoot trying to battle?
Not the Coffee you talking about.
Okay, could you sing the song? I was like, okay.
I was making fun of him.
Okay, gotcha. I'm like, what the hell she doing? Wait, what?
Not the Jamaican lady.
Yeah, I'm
G,
like,
come on, G.
No, I'm like, it didn't make sense to me.
G.
I didn't make sense to me.
I stuck the song so you can catch on like to somebody. I got you. Yeah.
I had to check in to make sure. All right, go ahead, continue. I'm listening. I'm chilling.
That was crazy.
I had to check.
The Jamaican girl.
You said the name, you said the song. I'm like, all right, she.
He like, man, hold on, who that? Like I know
And
she
then,
ain't
like I said,
rapping.
I don't watch the battle rap, so
Yeah.
I'm like, let me make sure I might miss something. I don't know if she tapped in or not like that. That sounds crazy, but all right, cool. Carry on.
Shout out to G Money.
Yeah, man.
Well, hold on. Let me ask you a question. All right, so you was messing with her at one point?
Nah, hell nah. That was my homegirl. That was it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know you ain't finna think that. That ain't what was going.
There's no more corner over there.
You can't
man.
even do all that. Yeah.
There's no more closet over there before. This new studio, man. It's the new studio, man. There's no closet over there no more. You can't hide of it.
Nah.
Yo, keep it. She messed with any of your homies?
Nah.
This nigga lying.
I'm telling you, man.
You tried to hit it before?
Nah. It was
Never.
on some rap shit, man. She was dope.
So
We was
it
rapping.
was strictly
It
professional.
was professional.
You never tried to, cause she's not bad looking.
Nah. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying it wasn't what I was on. I wasn't, you feel me? Nah.
Strictly professional.
Strictly professional.
Okay. Y'all fell out.
Yeah.
Now you gonna be honest, or you gonna tell your truth, or you gonna tell the truth? Cause there's always two truths.
Ask the question.
Why? Tell me why y'all fell out.
Oh, they said why we fell out. I mean, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Cause I gotta tell my truth, and what my truth is the truth. To the like.
Hold on. Before you do that, so if you,
That's a bar.
this is what I'm gonna ask you to do.
Yeah.
Cause I forgot, but I want you to tell your truth, and I want you to tell me what she said it was.
I don't even really remember what she said
you
it was.
do.
I don't, dog. I don't remember what she said it was, cause look, it been so long ago that like we haven't even been in that space or even talking about that. I really forgot. So I really, whatever she probably said is probably what she believed at the time. I really don't even remember it. But for the most part, I believe that it stemmed from her. We were supposed to have a battle on the riot. You know what I'm saying? She's supposed to battle A Ward. You know what I'm saying? She's supposed to battle A Ward on the riot. She didn't show up to the battle. You know what I'm saying? She had a reasoning for not showing. That she said she had some issues with some ladies that was there or whatnot. You dig what I'm saying? So she didn't show up to the battle. Me, I didn't even trip off that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, at the end of the day, you my homegirl, you my sis. Like, I'm not, the battle ain't even that serious to me. A-Ward still got his money, and if y'all wanted to run it the very next day, y'all could have did it. You dig what I'm saying? Like you said, how certain, if you watch after the battle, I'm on Hip Hop Is Real, and they asking me about where she at, and I'm just like, oh man, she couldn't make it, da-da-da. I ain't get on there and bash her because it wasn't that serious. You just missed the battle. It could have been whatever. Now, her reasoning, she felt like was serious, like some little beef with some females that was there. Now, me, I'm just being 100% honest because it's like, let me make this my last time even talking about because I never really even talk about Shorty. I be respecting her craft and letting her do her thing and blossom in her career. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to cause no trouble.
Yeah, no, it ain't that. I'm letting her do her thing, but just so it can be transparent. Definitely, the ladies who was there didn't come for no trouble. You feel what I'm saying? And they was in my event, in my city, in my hood. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't finna let no trouble happen even if that's what they came for. So at the end of the day, you was supposed to just come up, do your job, bust your move. You dig what I'm saying? make your thing, make your money, leave, handle your business. It wasn't that serious for me. You know what I'm saying? She looked at it as if since we allowed some people in there that she felt had a problem with her, but these girls said they didn't have a problem with you at the time. You feel me? So that's just like how we said earlier. If you got a problem with me, but I don't got a problem with you. You feel what I'm saying? If I come into the podcast and your man's got a problem with me, but I'm coming in unbeknownst to the problem, you feel what I'm saying? You should have been able to come to that and had that understanding. Like, look, they here to support the league. They here to. Why would they come here? There's nothing that they're gonna be able to do. You're not finna come up. Not like that. It's some girls. So I'm not even trying to make it seem like it's some big thing, but it's like, bro, it's not nothing finna happen here. You feel me? We in a secluded spot in my neighborhood, and you with me. Everybody in this with me, from the people at the door to the security to everybody. So all you have to do is come and rap. You made it seem as if you got online and made it seem as if I was trying to set you up or that you was finna go to jail. Whatever her story was. You dig what I'm saying? And mine was also like, bro, it wasn't even that serious. You didn't come. I didn't care about it.
I just took, because G-Money just had a nice case for you. I just took it off the table because I had to take it off the table.
Yeah.
Hold that, G-Money. Don't give it to him yet. You mean to tell me, you being from the streets, you can't see the concern or the reservation of going somewhere where you actually have beef with somebody and going in there, and she know you her homie.
Yeah.
But in her mind, she probably like, why would you even let them in there knowing I got a battle to make that even uncomfortable for me? You couldn't even see it from that perspective. You couldn't say
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why, because like you say, being from the streets, right? That's what you said, being from the streets.
That's a fact.
So even if you looking at it from the streets perspective, at the end of the day, I'm gonna stand on my 10 and go where the I wanna go. I'm gonna walk in and dig what I'm saying? And then now if y'all let something happen to me, then I got, you feel what I'm saying? So now that's what it is. You feel me? Y'all already showed y'all hand. Y'all, now that's what it is. You feel what I mean? But at the end of the day, it wasn't no situation others. We're talking about a battle event. You dig what I'm saying? Cameras, avocado. We're in, like, now I'm not, now let me break the scenario to you. Dig what I'm saying? This your place of business right here, right? So you securing, you feel like you can secure motherfucking safety in here, right? Correct? You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can secure, say this,
I can.
This is your spot. You dig what I'm
is.
saying? So if a come in this and disrespecting this spot, period, they disrespecting you. You feel me? So before they even could get to you or do anything to you, they already disrespecting me. So then we would have removed anybody. If you would have came in there and felt like, hey, these is doing this, finna do that, hey, all right, now y'all leave. But if came in with all intentions like, yo, because for one, before she even battled, if she would have got there, those same girls left. They actually kind of support somebody that was on the card that was a part of their camp. You feel what I'm saying? They was there real early, got on. You dig what I'm saying? Her whole thing was thinking that they was there to cause trouble. Nah, man, they kind of supported.
How did she know they were there? Somebody told her?
Nah, I mean, we live on what was it, Caffeine at the time or whatever, Twitch. You feel me?
So let me say this though. So and I agree. So you're talking about, so when's your birthday, real quick?
I'm June 22nd.
Okay, you're Cancer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a Leo. So
all right, salute.
So let me just say this. So you,
Why you laughing at that for?
I'm about to get him.
Why you laughing?
Your thing is ego, really, because you felt like, meaning like you should have trusted I wouldn't let even anything go down like that. You should have trusted respect. Don't forget that you said it's about things happen in battle rap events. We see somebody get punched in the face.
Yeah, we seen it.
We see somebody jumped up. We see people shake. We seen it. Don't act like things don't go down.
Nah, things definitely go down.
But your thing is more of a respect to you, that you should have been trusted enough. The respect should have been put to you. I don't think you. I don't get that from you. You would have set up. That's preposterous.
But no. Also, my thing is this.
Let me finish, Geechi, because you know you do.
Yeah, no, because I don't want you to lose perspective of it. Also, my thing is this. Just so you can get it. Also, my thing is this. The problem is in your head. You feel what I'm saying? Respect. If I came in this and when I first came in here, I thought all three of y'all had a problem with me, but y'all already done came in here like, oh, before Geechi come up in this, I ain't even tripping off Geech. I'm finna have a good show. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no issues with Geech, man. It's all love. And I come in, and before I walk in, I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? I had a problem with Queen Flip before. Like, you could have had that conversation. You could have had that, like, the same way you said. It's like, it's all about being grown and having that convo. Y'all, you feel me? That's where I'm on some grown up.
I'm on that time. I'm just saying that, do you feel you could have took an angle of more of explaining it, and because I understand what you're saying, like nothing would have happened, like we're not even on that, and it could be an insult to your character, because I would have felt some type of way. I remember a long time ago a situation happened with Queen in the ring, and I had let some people upstairs, and I remember it was a big thing. I had let these guys from the Bronx upstairs, and I'll never forget it. And my intentions of letting them upstairs was to come and have a conversation with Debo and the security to be secluded because they were planning something downstairs.
Yeah.
Now, that may have been a dumb mistake. I was thinking, like, let's get them upstairs. And they cool. I mean, everybody became cool. But I understand, like, I did understand what Debo and them were saying, which was rightfully so, and I didn't think. But I should have respected. It's about respecting the people that's there and understanding. And I felt insulted, too, because, like, I don't feel that they would have did anything to violate, you know.
Yeah.
But that's my ego.
That's your ego.
At the same time, we
I
can't
get you,
be
I get you.
responsible for how others feel. Because so with Shorty now, and I get what you're saying. I wish it could have been explained, and I wish she would have. I don't know how it played out because I did see something about it, but I wish we don't know what she went through in her mind to even feel that way.
But my thing was this, and it's just to, like I say, to really nip it all the way in the bud. It's like this. Yeah, you had the issue was on your side. Like for me, this is
one-sided
it's
issue.
one-sided. Like the other party didn't have the issue the way that they presented it to me. We here to watch the battles. We don't got no. If they see you on the flyer, you the head main event. It ain't like you showing up here not knowing what's going on. You know where you pulling up to, and this ain't just no regular event. This ain't like I'm not. Let me break the scenario down to you. Like you said, you seen with 90 and all this. This is where we at. We in my hood battling. We ain't like we battling in. I'm not making no. We're in my hood. Everybody there is with me. Everybody. So everybody there is with coffee. At the end of the day. So if one person touch her, 1,000 people finna. These people.
Got it. Okay. See how you look at it.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's still ego and pride, but I get
it. Ain't even ego and pride. It's just realistic. Like at the end of the day. Like, so now it'll be ego on you to think that some women is finna overpower all these motherfuckers in here.
Okay.
And then I don't want to put this light on them because, like I said, that wasn't their intentions. They never came with that energy, so I can't even put that on them to say that that's what they was on. They energy the whole time was they came to watch the battles and they left. And then I've seen y'all were in venues around each other on other situations. You feel what I'm saying? So if it was okay for y'all to be at each other at these other spots, then why the fuck was been the problem right here? You know what I'm saying? It was just, that was the ego of like, nah, since you with me, you should have just made them leave. But at the same time, if a motherfucker coming and supporting, and I'm talking about growth, and I'm talking about doing this, and I'm talking about all this, how I'm gonna tell a motherfucker they can't be there if they come here on growth. Nah, yeah, you saying you changed, bro, but nope, don't come up in here.
Okay.
How much? Then I'm not even allowing you to change.
So that caused a domino effect.
That just caused the domino effect, you know what I'm saying? But for me, that was just me keeping it 100 all the way around the board.
Got it.
When she explained to me about a girl that she had an issue with being there and saying what she was going to do, I told her the same thing. You're not finna come to my venue and do nothing to nobody because they flying out here from other states and all that, and these girls if something happened to them, it's going to look like I let you do something. So when you get here, I'm not finna allow it on no end. I'm telling everybody, you know what I'm saying? If she ever want to be truthful and tell her end of the story, she'll tell you. I told her the same thing. It wasn't even them girls that's why I didn't even think about them. She was telling me about some other chicks. Like, yeah, when these chicks there, I'm their ass up. Man, no, you not, because they coming to enjoy the battle. They come from another state. These girls is, feel me, they coming here to enjoy the battles. You're not finna do that. You're going to come rapping or you don't got to come. So then she chose not to come. So I thought she wasn't coming because I'm like, hey, I'm not finna let you come and do nothing to nobody. You dig what I'm saying? But when I found out later, she didn't come because she felt like whatever she had going on with the mother chicks. So to me, it wasn't even that serious. Right? Yeah. Right. All battle rap shit. And that's another thing for me. I don't, like, somebody else might take it that serious. I don't really be taking the battle rap beef serious. Because it's like when you had real beefs, it's like this battle, like this, we talking about rap. Like, talk about it, get over it. How beef is it, even if y'all fought? You know what I'm saying? We talking about motherfuckers who, I just talk about getting over it, shooting motherfuckers and getting shot and all this. People going to jail, losing their life. We talking about motherfuckers, ain't nobody lost no blood, shit. Y'all ain't died. You seriously holding on some battle rap beef? You know what I mean? I'm not even talking about her. I'm talking about anybody. Anybody, niggas included. You got real battle rap beef. You a lame to me. Battle rap beef with battle rappers. Like, nigga, come on. That Calico say that. I ain't never had no problem with no not no real. You know what I'm saying? No real problems. Imagine me and Mook, we got real beef. What the fuck we finna battle for? Beef? Like, not know we finna fight when he see. That's not beef. I don't want to fight you. That's not beef. I just don't like you for a little minute. That's not beef. I'm talking about beef. I don't like you. I want to see something happen to you. I'm going to kill you. That means, nigga, every time I seen you, I should never see you nowhere. I shouldn't have been able to see you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have seen you 2 years later, 3 years later. It ain't about telling motherfuckers you can't come in. You know why? Because, nigga, I got beef with you. I want you in there, nigga, because I'm going to do something to you.
So why y'all couldn't get past it, you and Shorty, over that?
Me and Shorty, like I say, because that's on her. I'm already past it.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? So that's the point I'm trying to get you to. I never was on it then.
Got it.
it never was no problem for me from the jump.
So that caused a domino effect of y'all not talking no more though.
She's her own woman. She decided to be like, hey, she wanted to do what she wanted to do on her own. And me being a man, like, now what, nigga, use a grown woman. Go rap and continue your career. You dig what I'm saying? I kept it 100 through the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no beef with me. I ain't got no beef with you. Like it goes back to the same thing. She's a girl. What kind of beef I'm gonna have with her? Even outside of being a battle rapper, what I'm look like saying I beef with Coffee Brown?
Say no more. All right, shout out to her.
You know what I'm saying? All these make sense. Geechi and Coffee beef. Like, nigga, beef? No, nigga, she rapping. She doing her thing.
Shout out to her.
On the real. Salute to her.
You took a stance with Avocado, remember that?
Yeah.
When the old video surfaced or something.
When he said he didn't say nothing, he laughed. Or something at motherfucker making like a joke about I think Suge or something, a little black joke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What made you stand with him?
It's the same thing. It was me being around him and his character never gave me that. You feel what I'm saying? And then when I even talked to him about it behind closed doors, because me, that's just how I'm raised and how I'm going to give it up, man. Everything don't got to be in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? Because some people get in front of this, and then that's when they start flip-flopping and doing all that. You know what I'm saying? This same answers I'm going to tell you right here. I'm going to tell you as soon as you cut it off. I'm going to say it the same exact way about everything we done talked about. You know what I'm saying? I could have got up in this motherfucking lied about everything you asked me about. No, but I don't know my daddy, man. My daddy, man, he was a drug dealer. You can't prove it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No, went to jail for robbing the Walgreens. Hell no, he robbed a bank, bitch. Like, I could have done like whatever. You know what I'm saying? I could have given him saying, you feel me? So, like, I'm just a different motherfucker. I ain't got no time to be lying. So when I seen that and I talked to him about it, his whole thing was, yo, everything I done had encounter with you been love. We done gave back to the community together. I done had toy drives, Thanksgiving drive. Avocado, one of the first people pull up, donate, utilize his camera, his money, whatever he do, put in and give back to the community. Ain't done nothing wrong towards me. I ain't never had no bad altercation. But when I ask you about that and you say, hey, I used to be drinking back then. I was a different person. I'm not even like that no more, Geechi. I don't even like that no more. I shouldn't have laughed. I shouldn't have laughed. That joke wouldn't even be funny to me at this day. And now at the age I am right now, if I hear that joke, I wouldn't have laughed. I would have told him, don't make that joke. I gotta believe that because like that's what y'all say about racism. If you don't, if only way racism gonna end is if you allow a motherfucker to change. If you ain't gonna allow change, then it ain't gonna never end. You dig what I'm saying? If you gonna keep nope, nigga, you laugh, nope, you don't like black people, nope. And I'm telling you, I do. Nope, no, you don't. All right, well then now what? How they gonna change? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, everybody just jump on the bandwagon. Look at me. I stood down, held at 100. It wasn't nothing. Motherfuckers looking at me crazy. Look at him. Every black person in the world, he's shooting battles for him again. Videos, everything. You know what I'm saying? You don't see me getting on camera talking about it. Like, yeah, what happened to all y'all niggas who turned y'all back on him? Wasn't fucking with him. He's a racist. What's the culture? I'm seeing him everywhere. Every event. Every league. I'm talking about everyone. Ain't one excluded. URL, RBE, King of the Dot, my league, every league, everybody. Same people who was saying fuck them. I done seen them in video. I done seen them in the building with them. You dig what I'm saying? So that's my whole point is people be wave riding, bro.
Let me say this.
It's a cool thing to do when somebody is down to kick them.
Yeah.
That's it. When somebody down, it's all right.
Hard, for a lot of people, it's hard to find light and dark, and it's hard to see beauty in trash.
Man, it's hard for niggas to stand on their own and be themselves, man.
Yeah, but listen, nigga, don't switch.
Man, that's what it is, man. It's hard for niggas to be themselves, man.
Words,
listen, man, it's hard for niggas to be themselves, man.
Hold on, nigga, hold on. Like I just said.
Yo, man, y'all got me off this Daylyt. It's y'all fault. You know
it's hard to see light in the dark and beauty in trash, and I say that to say this. Avocado, a very nice guy. I met him. Nice guy. We all have a past. We all have things that we wish we wouldn't have done. And a lot of times, we as a people like to ridicule and jump on bandwagons and like to do it excessively, man. I know that it was a bad time for him, and I know that he apologized, and I know that it changed some things. Yeah. But I'm happy that he was able to get back because I met him too. It was a nice guy. I mean, it was a we all have a past. I did some things in the past that I'm not proud of.
Exactly.
When they come up, that's what they're talking about now. Me not paying individuals and all that stuff. It's a past.
It's a past.
You know what I mean, you grow from it. It's experience. A lot of things that I may have laughed at or seen, it's experience. It's a part of your growth, and you never regret your growth or never not respect where you come from.
True story.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, and I'm happy that he's in a pretty good position, man. Very nice guy. Every time I met him, he showed me a lot of love, and
that's right.
And and gave me the respect. It was just a moment, and he said he was drinking, and he told his truth. And we have no choice but to respect this truth. A lot of times we want to tell people their truth. You can't tell that man his truth if he wasn't there.
Real talk.
Of course, I'm for my culture.
Yeah, for sure.
Course.
Every time.
But if somebody come out and say, yo, you know what, it was a mistake. He ain't say nothing derogatory or racist, right?
Yeah.
So, that he laughed. Okay, cool. We didn't like it at the moment. I don't like that, but we move on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Nah, that's real.
I remember
respect.
that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Come on, man.
Yeah. You still.
Come on, man.
They was going at you.
They was going at me, man, Geechi the coon, or whatever they was saying. I mean, all that shit, man. But like for me, like I say, man, like it wasn't even that deep. You know what I'm saying? As far as to make it seem as if I was going at motherfuckers for them. Because I always said that. Like I ain't even standing up or making no excuses for a nigga. I'm just saying from this point, that's not my experience with him. You know what I'm saying? So that was my stand on it the whole time. I was like, that wasn't my experience with you. I never said that comment or laughing was right. You know, but like I say, people really only hear what they want to hear a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna take clips of this shit and won't follow and finish it up. You know what I'm saying? They gonna break the coffee shit down and hear me talking about it, and they ain't gonna get to the part where I said I don't got no beef with her. I much success, shorty. Do your thing. They gonna, you know what I'm saying? They not gonna get to those parts where it's like that's the main subject is what you saying afterwards. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna get to that. A lot of times people just want to hear what they want to hear with this shit. So you know what it is.
You feel like you could beat Daylyt?
Yeah. I feel like I can whip all these niggas, man. You know that. Daylyt too. Daylyt too. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
You think you can beat him?
Yeah.
Did you watch what he did when he battled Tay-Rock?
I seen that. Daylyt was fired too.
Yeah, I mean, no. He is fired. Not was.
Yeah. No, I'm saying he was fired at battle.
Of course, but no, he's fired
all the time. All the time.
What you gonna say there? You can't say nothing to him.
What he gonna say to me? I'm gonna say some same shit he gonna say to me. I'm gonna say to him. You think they like that? Like he can fuck with me?
What?
That's crazy. That's disrespect. Well, let me tell you about disrespect I be getting too. It's like, why motherfucker always think somebody can fuck with me? You know what I'm saying?
The names we saying, we not talking about Joe Smoke, we talking about Daylyt.
All right. Talking about Geechi Gotti.
You got
Come on.
The legend killer. That's what
Come
they
on. Why I gotta be, can I mess with? It should be like, man, because I showed improved.
You did, but you not, come on.
I done showed improved,
All right,
though.
so it's a tie. A tie.
All right, whatever. I'll take that. Yeah.
Of course you would. You know why you take it? You know he ain't coming to play.
How you gonna tie 3 rounds?
Because you know he ain't coming to play.
Me and Day was booked to battle before, too. It just, the COVID hit me. We was supposed to battle. But
word?
Yeah, we was booked.
What league?
King of the Dot on me.
for real?
Hell yeah, on me. They sent the money, even asked for it back. Salute. You know what I'm saying?
So if you battle on URL Daylyt, you'll give the money back that they sent?
They weren't even tripping. They said, man, it was just, you feel me? They like, fuck with us like that.
What do you think? What do you put him as far as talent-wise? I think Daylyt is
Daylyt one of the most talented motherfuckers, all jokes aside. Daylyt fire. Super fire, man. Listen to his freestyles, and Daylyt can rap. Cold rap. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like, he one of the best rappers in this shit. Like, Daylyt a killer in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bar for bar, line for line, the double and triple line tundras, the way he get in and out them pockets, like, Daylyt, he different up there, like, for sure. It'll be a cold one. I just feel like I say, I'm a difficult battler, like I said earlier, because I cater my style for my opponents. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to battling, it's just, I'm gonna come at Daylyt the way that I'm, you know what I mean?
What you
It
gonna say
is what it is.
Lights? You talk about lights and stuff? Like what, fluorescence?
I don't know. I gotta see. I gotta know when that time comes. I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Talk about the Daylyt.
I don't know.
He's
I don't
gonna
know
break
yet.
down Geechi, the word Geechi. I bet you he's gonna break
He
that down.
gonna break that down.
He's gonna break down Gotti.
He gonna break all that down.
Talk about Italian and moms. He's gonna break all that. I know he's gonna go.
Yeah, he gonna go
break
there.
it down from an angle that we don't see. Yeah. But you gonna try to beat him to the punch? You can't beat him to that punch.
It's gonna be something different. I'm gonna do. I can't even tell because then he gonna be prepared for it.
I can't wait because you know what? I do see blogs. He gave you advice.
Facts.
It says he gave you advice on how to 30 murder Mook and.
Oh yeah, he said speed up the flow or something. They was saying he was saying speed up the flow.
But
I can't even listen today, man. I gotta just do it because that ain't what speeding up the flow ain't what got me up here. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So I can't even listen to that.
You think you beat Math Hoffa?
Yeah, for sure.
Did he do better than you expected?
Yeah, salute Math. He did his thing on me. Salute Math. Shout out Math, man. I fuck with man. I need to be on his show too again, man, because I done seen him up a few times, man, where he done told people, you know what I'm saying, that he warned the people or something, or he warned me about some shit, you know what I'm saying, that went down. So I always wanted to, like, you know what I'm saying, tell him salute on that, you know what I mean? For real.
He did warn you about something?
Yeah, he did. No bullshit. He did. I ain't even gonna front.
What he warned you about?
Now, after Art battle, because if you watch Art battle, when he battles, he get into some whole old clean neighborhood act and Rico talks and all this and that. And he kind of tapped in with me before and after the battle, like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying, da-da-da-da. Talk, whatever his, you know what I mean, who I don't know who he spoke to about it or whatnot, but, you know, he was just on some like, yeah, man, you got to be careful, motherfuckers is, you know what I mean, they watching and thinking this and, you know what I mean, got your name in this type of situation. So, you know, salute to him on that, you know what I mean, because he ain't have to do that. You know
my expert opinion, salute to him. I just came over there, man, nice guy.
Shout out to Math.
Yeah, nice guy, and you
I got him.
He did pretty well.
He did. Nah, that was a good math for sure. That was a good math on the real. We had one of the highest viewed battles on Caffeine too.
Of course you did.
For sure. That was one of those ones.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, because he bad.
Cause he back.
You know.
You know what I'm saying? The legend killer, man.
How do you feel about the legend killer?
Come on, man. Another
Who called you
legend.
that? You're not Randy Orton, bro.
Yeah, he is calling me that. Watch what
Who?
Everybody.
Who?
Everybody.
How you knew they called him that, G? I'm trying to look it up.
It was online.
It's online.
I watched a few videos.
The
Like,
legend
just-
killer.
Come on.
Legend killer. They say you're gonna smoke more. You're gonna smoke Mook on Sunday. That's what they saying. That's what they saying.
Flip.
don't
I
know,
got
man.
to,
What do
Flip.
know?
I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
rookie in the game.
Mook, they not even doing press conference together. That's how you know Mook was in a different bag. They not even doing press conferences together.
Why?
They
Because
not
he
doing
did a
none of
press conference? Because he did one.
I know you're not doing it together. That's what I just said. You hear me?
Well, why would I do it? Why would you do one together? Like, they won't need to do one together.
When niggas do press conference, they do it together.
Nah, they do face-offs.
Same shit.
We gonna do a face-off.
Of course he is tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know that.
Oh, okay. Well, what questions Mook sent you, man? What questions Mook sent you, man? Yes, yeah.
Murder Mook is the homie. I respect him.
That's my guy for sure.
Shout out to Mook.
And I respect you too, though. Ultra Solid. I gained even more respect for you, seeing you up here and how you answer questions and how honest you were and how transparent you were.
Nah, for sure.
I appreciate that. Yeah, G.
Thanks.
You got any more questions for my man Geechi? You got more questions?
No, I mean for me, I wanted to know.
He do music too.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
I wanted to know, I'm not sure if they give the secret away, but how do you prepare for a battle?
Okay.
You personally.
Man, that's a good question, man. You know what I'm saying? I kind of try to. I'm not really somebody that watch a lot of like material on my opponents like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I try not to look at it like, oh, I'm finna get this version of them. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you'll watch a battle and somebody might not been good and they get up there with you with something different. Right. I kind of more so try to study my last performances and see like what did the fans like from me and what they didn't like and try to add on to it. You know what I'm saying? And try to get better from that aspect. You know what I'm saying? That's usually how my writing process will go. If I'm watching these battles, it'll probably be me watching my game tapes of the last battles and seeing like, okay, this was the type of shit they wasn't fucking with. Let me less of this and more of this. You know what I'm saying? And then just trying to lock in, man. Trying to, write this shit down. Like the hardest part, I won't say the hardest, but probably the most tedious part is like memorizing and locking this shit in. You know what I'm saying? Because
y'all be going on stage.
You be rapping 30 minutes of material, 40 minutes of material. You know what I'm saying?
How y'all do it.
Yeah, so yeah, that's probably the most tedious part. Nah, I mean, shit, how we do it is, I don't even know sometimes. I ain't even gonna lie. Every battler will tell you they probably wait to the last minute. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes be like cramming it for the last days, really still locking it in. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't easy at all. You know what I'm saying?
So how close to the battle do you get before you kind of like have your whole routine kind of situated?
I'm still all the way up until I'm on that stage, like on the real. You know what I mean? All the way up until I'm on that stage, I might think of something that I want to say. You know what I'm saying? At that moment, you feel me? Like I never stop. You feel me? Like I'm still going. You feel me? I'm gonna have my written shit though. I'm not gonna act like I ain't gonna have my written shit, but it might be some shit that I pencil in my head. Like okay, I might want to jump it just in case he say this. I'm gonna jump in this bag. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to always leave room to have rebuttals or have a little freestyle section. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who watch my battles, they know when I'm jumped in something that's probably away from the material and got into something that was more like relevant to the situation at the time. So I try to always leave room for that.
So Flipbench, you do music as well. So of course you got to bring the music up. Like when you start doing battle rap and when did you start doing regular music in the studio?
Okay. Man, I always was doing music. Like, you know what I'm saying? As a kid, I was doing music. My partner, Ethi, man, we used to have a studio in his house in the hood when I was a kid. And we'd just record, you know what I'm saying? We'd go in there and record. So I always was doing music. I say probably started getting more serious with it. Probably like around the time was like when I started taking the battling serious, you know what I'm saying? Like really trying to make sure that I'm got all my paperwork in order for the, you know what I'm saying, the different BMIs and ASCAPs and tune cores and distro, you know what I mean, knowing how to get my business right and understanding that type of stuff and, stuff like that. So I'll say like around that same time is when I got serious with it, and I done put out a lot of projects. If motherfucker look online, I got my own, like he said, YouTube channel with the podcast. I drop my music videos on there. You know what I mean? As far as albums, I got them on all digital platforms where I'm dropping. I'm working on an album right now called Gotti. you know what I'm saying, like that I've been working on for like the past 2 years, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people that have been following my career, following my path, they always be like, man, when it's coming out, it's like the detox. You've been talking about it, you know what I'm saying, forever, you know what I mean? But like it's something I've really been taking serious because I definitely still put out music and songs to stay relevant, but as far as an album and calling it an album, I feel like it got to really be a body of work because a lot of times people just slapping songs together, like 10 songs that they like and just slapping it together. I'm trying to be able to tell a story and show a whole, you know what I mean, a whole path of how this shit came together. So I'm taking my time with it, but definitely that's what I'm working on right now. Co-produced with Jay Nari. I got production on there. My guy Larry making all the hits. You know what I'm saying? My guy THX. I got features from my guy Bino. You know what I'm saying? Sue Surf's on the album, Free the Wave. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and Papa Chops, like a lot of my local cast that's on there as well. You know what I mean? But definitely, man, just trying to make it. You know what I mean? Make a classic album, man. Got a song with Peasy out of Detroit. A couple dudes that like really fucked with the movement and jumped on there as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a dope tape, I believe. You feel me?
If you had to choose between battle rapping and making records, which one would you pick?
Shit, right now, battle rapping paying the bill, so I ain't gonna lie. I gotta do battle rapping. But my heart and soul, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm be honest. Music is where my, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love that shit. Like, the process is 2 different processes.
Right.
Like I said, the tedious part of memorizing, it's no tedious part when I'm making music. Like, I enjoy the whole process of it. You know what I'm saying? The whole, the coming up with the rhymes, the beat selection, the recording it, the seeing it how I get mixed and coming together. If I got an idea like, oh, this person will sound dope on this hook or this person will sound dope with a verse on there, like that whole process, I just enjoy it probably a little bit more. So if I had to choose, then I probably would choose with like my love being music, but as far as like needing to choose, like nah, I enjoy trying to do both. Like it's tough to do both, you know what I mean? So, but I definitely enjoy like, still battling as well though, you know what I'm saying?
No, so.
My last question.
Yeah.
It's going down.
Yeah.
But who would you consider to have? Now this may get people upset at you, but whose stock dropped the most? You feel, or you don't want to answer that because
stock dropped the most in battle rap?
No, nigga, in church. Yes, it's battle rap.
I thought you was gonna say like the industry or something. You just asked me about my music. You know what I'm saying? I thought you might feel me. I might have told you a rapper. You know what I'm saying? You could have got.
But you don't have to answer that because I definitely don't want to cause because we.
I let me think. I answer because I really don't give a fuck at the end of the day. If they stock drop, they probably knew, but I really don't. Damn, in battle rap, stock dropped the most. It's a lot of niggas who stock be dropped. Like battle rap is a funny spot where you could drop and get it back. So it's a lot of motherfuckers throughout the time that been dropping around this motherfucker. Like a lot of the older battlers who was around before me, like I seen they stocks drop. You know what I'm saying? I seen they stocks drop, and I seen them try to get it back and get back. So I can't really just single one person out, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Of course you're not.
I can't.
Yeah. Of course you're not.
I mean, Mook.
Nah, he's the only one?
Flux.
Oh, he's the only one?
Who else?
Let's move on, because you ain't gonna answer the question.
Rex.
Yeah, he the only one. They stocks never dropped.
I knew you was gonna say that.
They stocks are stuck in place.
Nah, if I'm being real, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would say like as far as like stock dropping, like I can't. Nah, it wouldn't even. I'm not even being funny or trying to save nobody or nothing like that. Like battle rap is up and down because somebody stock dropping, they get it right back, man. For real, for real.
Respect. All right, it's going down Sunday. It's going down. Geechi Gotti.
Good. So you go to Murder Mook? That's what you going with?
I am.
Why you sound hesitant? What happened?
I don't think you really want to go with him. I think you just New York. Like you got to be New York. I like that though.
Hold on. Last question. So you addressed this earlier. It's my last question.
Yeah.
Can you see that the crime was happening with the guys from the East Coast and the West Coast can cause a sour taste? Like, how do you feel about that? How does that make you feel when all these things like cause the sour taste?
Some people are like, I think a lot of times, man, you got to look at it like that's for somebody that's kind of misinformed, man. You know what I'm saying? That when they try to create, like when you kind of create that in your own mind, that it's some East, West, North, South type of division. Like, oh man, something happened, man. Like, of course we get attachments to, and we got love for people too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we love these artists just the same. You know what I mean? But like I said earlier, I think where it comes down to where people think about the West Coast, where they forget is shit like that, man. That's the hate comes from already within with a lot of these cities and these states, man. It's already there. It's dudes right here in New York that's killing each other. Feel what I'm saying? There's dudes in Chicago that's killing each other. Dudes in Philly, dudes in Compton, dudes in every city, every state that's already doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's just highlighted when it's a rapper. You know what I mean? And it's highlighted. And of course, I don't think it's right. I don't want to see no rapper. I rap. I don't want to see no rapper that can't go to no other city and enjoy himself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a motherfucker's supposed to be able to do that. That's what you out here. Rappers supposed to be off limits, really, because a nigga made it out. You know what I'm saying? It's like an athlete. Nigga, he made it out. He doing this thing, man. Salute to him. Unless he really just online, just disrespecting niggas and I'm gonna come to your city, fuck you niggas, I'm outside, bitch, where you at? Nigga, I got the strap, nigga, pull up on me right now. You know what I mean? If you doing something like that, then you asking for it. But we talking about motherfuckers who going places with their girls, going places with their kids and just living their life. Like, nah, nigga, I don't agree with that on no end. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that shit right in no city who do that to motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that shit is right, but I am prevalent enough to understand that's a problem we gotta address within the community. That shit just bigger than rap, nigga. That shit going on all day. You know what I'm saying? That shit everywhere.
We need to put a stop to this, but it's like in the cities, you're right. So you saying that it's not an intentions of attacking somebody from the East Coast. It's just what's going on in the community.
Yeah, that shit already right there. Like, nigga, look at nigga, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. He got killed in his own hood.
It's a fact.
He from Cali. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Nothing but love and respect for him. You feel what I'm saying? But that's just me, like, shining the light to, like, that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? And there's countless other rappers who y'all probably just haven't heard of. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all might have heard of, like Slim 400. Rest in peace. He from Cali, got killed in Cali. Draco the Ruler, rest in peace. He from Cali, got killed in Cali.
Facts.
This shit going on, you know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of times, I ain't trying to even sound like this to sound wrong, but a lot of times the other coast is like, it's the same thing where they thinking that, like, the West ain't even thinking like that. It's already like that. You thinking that it's something like motherfuckers, hey man, motherfucker come out here. Nigga, nah man, all that come out here, check in, that shit, that ain't what it be. It be a wrong place. That shit is real. Wrong place, wrong time, man. Wrong energy. That's just real shit. That no matter where you at, man, you could be in the wrong place in the wrong time.
But homie ain't have to shoot him. PNB, he didn't have to shoot him.
Nah, hell nah.
But he just wanted to.
Homie ain't have to shoot Nip.
He didn't have to shoot Nip as well, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I'm saying. Like, homie ain't have to shoot whoever got shot tonight out there. That's a nigga probably got shot right now. That niggas ain't have to shoot. That's what I'm saying. It's in the community. You know what I mean? That shit already going on. It's guns outside. You gotta take this shit serious. Energy, man. I'm gonna stress that before I get off, man, because there's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers watching this shit. Yo, energy is everything, man. The energy you put out, you know what I'm saying? And everybody not putting out negative energy, so don't get it twisted and saying that, like, niggas is putting out that, but it's energy that be around sometimes. You gotta just know your surroundings. Certain shit just ain't right. The Roscoe's where PNB Rock went to, that's just a Roscoe's that she's, like, realistically, probably shouldn't even been that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just realistically, that could happen to anybody that's pulling up, that got big chains, nice cars, jumping out. It's too small, parking lot, you can't really get out. It's a small establishment. It's not, you know what I mean? It's easy for a motherfucker to make a phone call like, you know what I'm saying? There's some niggas in here. It didn't have to be that he was from the East Coast. It's just, nigga, it's a rapper up in this motherfucker. Or it's a nigga looking like a rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's a nigga, some niggas with some chains, a light-skinned nigga. He could have looked like, you know what I mean? It's just, it is what, like, that's just how fast it happened when you in certain areas. That's what I'm saying. So he went into an area where that energy is already like that. Motherfuckers getting killed right there. That he ain't the first or the last motherfucker that done got killed right there, shot right there. You know what I'm saying? It's just he rap and he from the East Coast. You heard about it. You know what I'm saying? We know motherfuckers from being from out there that done got shot right there before. You know what I'm saying? Just like how you would know a spot out here that's like, what the fuck he doing right there? Niggas get popped right there.
True.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, oh, hell no, don't go right there. If a nigga, you feel me? And not saying, and that's where it goes back to, he shouldn't have had no issue being right there. I'm not saying that like it's right. He shouldn't have had no issue, but that's the community. You went to where it's already going up right there. It's already an active part of that environment right there. It's a gang of hoods in that area that already feud with each other. It's motherfuckers that's already hitting licks. It's motherfuckers, niggas used to have PPP and EDD and lost it. Niggas is trying to get it again. It's motherfuckers like, you know what I'm saying? This shit is, man, it's like, you know what I mean? We gotta really just think, bro. This shit is for real. You know what I'm saying? That's it, that's all. This shit is really for real, man. People losing their life. Motherfucker gotta understand that. It don't be no personal East versus West when that shit happening, though. I do wanna state that. It don't be no personal, hey, these dudes coming from out here like motherfuckers is, the whole West Coast is making phone calls and like, hey, like, nah, it's not none of that going on. Motherfuckers is just so happen to being in the wrong spot. Just like it probably been niggas from other states that pop up out here and end up getting messed up because they just went to the wrong spot in New York. Went to the wrong spot in Philly. Went to the wrong spot in, it happened like that. So you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying to anybody, rapper, non-rapper. Be careful where you going. You know what I'm saying? Have your energy right, understanding where you going. Not always just trying to be so, we get to these points and we all be so hood, don't get it twisted. So we kind of, that's what we comfortable at. And we supposed to feel like that. We supposed to be, I'm from the hood. I want to be where the hood niggas is at. You know what I'm saying? The hood bitches is at. I want to be like, but you still got to understand, everything that goes on in the hood still goes on in the hood. What happens in the hood? Robberies, murders. So that shit don't change just because a nigga with some money pulled up over there. That shit going on when you leave. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it ain't, that's why a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, when niggas get it, they kind of move on, and then the people in the hood resent them, like, oh, he don't come back around here, she don't come back around here. But it's like they had to change their environment, their energy, because that's still that energy that's over there. You know what I'm saying? So once you go over there, like, yeah, if you coming over there and you shining the light, you giving back or something at that moment, maybe you putting some good energy over there. But if you just popping up on just a regular day, going to a liquor store, jumping out to get you a bottle real quick, going to a little chicken spot, getting you some chicken, you subject to having to whatever going on that day. You don't know what's going on. You could have walked in the store at the same time as a nigga that already had plans on shooting the next nigga he see.
True. What's ordained is ordained.
It's already there, man. That's the most dangerous shit in the human mind, is we don't know what the next motherfucker thinking. That's why we the most dangerous. That's why we can make animals and all that might be stronger than us extinct, because we can outthink them. You don't know what I'm thinking. A motherfucker could be sitting here right now thinking about killing everybody. You don't know. That's what make motherfuckers dangerous. You don't know what somebody thinking, so that's why you gotta be where motherfuckers is thinking like you at least. On the side, that's why they say wavelengths and shit. You wanna be around that. You wanna be around motherfuckers that's getting money, because now they understand I ain't trying to lose it. You know what I'm saying? I wanna be around niggas that I wanna be around motherfuckers that got shit to lose, that understand that this shit is bigger than just these four corners that we stuck in. Some people haven't experienced that shit, so you can't even get mad at them when they don't even, because nigga, that it go back to what I said at the beginning. They only options. So when they woke up today, their option was still the same, death or in jail. So they really didn't give a fuck when they woke up. You probably gave a fuck, but they didn't. And you can't, you know what I mean? What can you do? If you give a fuck about your life and I don't give a fuck about your life, what can you do? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You know, because you have no idea what I'm thinking about, like you said. You know what I'm saying? And then like the energy in the room been A1 since the beginning. So when I get good energy, I give good energy to people. Huh? You didn't hear it. I tricked you. It's been there the whole time. Put it back.
You chill.
So when I get good energy, I give energy too. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, he cool, man.
He's not cool, man.
He cool.
He's not cool.
You know what I'm saying?
It was an energy. Good energy. Nah, I tricked you. I put it there. You put it back. I put it back. You wasn't looking. You went to the corner.
We got the stamp,
I
man.
put it back there.
We got the stamp.
Why he cool?
We got the stamp.
What makes him cool?
Cause he cool. I like this guy, man. He cool, man.
What makes him cool?
Energy is good. You know what I'm saying? Nah, all honesty though. From watching a couple of the battles, and him telling the story through the battles, and him, you know, expressing himself through the rap, through the bars, I actually believe them. You know what I'm saying? I believe some rappers rap that talk that talk. You don't really, he's not really from that. Like I believe, you know what I'm saying? I believe the story. I believe the energy, and then meet him in person, it matches up. You know what I'm saying? I think he's talented. He's speaking, you know, a dude from Compton who, you know, banging all that whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he's not really out here on some wild. And he's older, he's mature now. He's grown. He's say 34, but he's still young. You know what I'm saying? He's still young, and his mind is settled. And I feel like his mind been set since he was young. Like I feel like he's been the same person since he I believe the story. So
Thank you, G.
He didn't say no. You know,
it,
he didn't say no. If like no, you know, usually I give like if it's like a cool line, I throw it like that. But just the whole story and the whole package.
So the whole package.
Yeah, overall, I just had a. Yeah, it's cool.
So overall play is like a 95.
Yeah. And now from Compton.
Hey yo, before we close out, shout out to everybody in the building.
Yeah.
Who you got? Who you brought
Oh
in
yeah,
with you?
man. I got my guy Fred M3S3, man. You know what I'm saying? Men making moves, sucker stand still. The sweaters y'all got on.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
M3S3apparel.com. That's where y'all get all this from. Another black business owner that you know what I'm saying? Like we connected genuinely the same way. He seen something in me when I was battling, and we just locked in like that, and been, you know, tight ever since, and been rocking. And he another business dude who come from the streets, who changed and got stuff going for himself. You know what I'm saying? My partner 500K in the cut, you know what I'm saying? Also, you know what I mean? You know, he do his thing, man. He had a lot of the battles we out in, you know what I mean, been to the battles you see there. He also security, you know what I mean, and things of that nature, you know what I mean? That was my cousin who walked out of here. He an upcoming producer, DJ Just 100, you know what I'm saying? It's my other partner. Like, we just a whole team, 1050 right here. It's just like we just, you know what I mean, he's a, videographer, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? A lot of different things he do. Like, we just out there working, man, you know what I'm saying?
Who's the nigga that said you'll lose the Brizz? You try to avoid this nigga. You trying to avoid him.
Nah, that's the homie too, but he with us, so he said that because he liked Brizz, so he didn't want to be biased. Yeah, he didn't want to be biased, man. He didn't want to be biased, man.
Give out the social media, Geechi, please.
Yeah, man, look, if you're on Instagram, man, it's Geechi_Gotti. You know what I'm saying? GEECHI_GOTTI. Geechi Gotti MBB on Twitter. No Studio on Network, man. Follow us on YouTube, man. We just got to 40 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to get it up to 100, man. We trying to get up to 50, 60, 70, all the way to 100 till we get to 1 million. We got the podcast every Monday and Thursday now. You know what I'm saying? It was Tuesday and Thursday. We on Caffeine. We also on YouTube. So just follow up, man. You know what I mean? Keep up with it. Shout out my co-host on there, Craig. You know what I mean? It's Craig and them. My God, the money, the great. You know what I mean? No Studio on is my brand. You know what I'm saying? No Studio on is my brand. You feel me? www.officialgeechigotti.com where you can get the EFB hoodies. You can get the No Studio on gear. It'll be in the building on Sunday, man. You know what I mean? So if y'all here live, you can get some physical merch. You know what I mean?
Sunday, it's going down.
November 6th, Irving Plaza. We lit.
If Norb's
it's going to be posted after the battle, probably. But, you know.
If
Norb's call you to trial, are you testifying for him that he found you?
He gonna give me some of that. What he get? 40? He trying to get 50? Give me some of that. Nah, he did though. I ain't gonna never lie on him, man. He did. He was the one from URL. He was the first scout to find me. I'll tell you, I ain't gonna get a trial. I ain't getting no trial for nobody. I ain't getting no stand for nobody. Nah. You know what I'm saying? like nigga, prove it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, show him this tape. Nigga, I said you did it. But he definitely did. I give him his respect. Though. I never take that from him. You know what I mean? But that's I wouldn't go to no court.
You ever communicated with him?
Nah, I ain't even gonna front on that, man. He had me trying to do his, he got a show that he be doing, man. I just didn't get a chance to make it. He did hit me up to come on his podcast recently, man. I just didn't, I be busy, man. So it wasn't nothing personal to him either. Like, hey, fuck you, Norris. I just ain't had time, cuz, on the hood.
Hey, G. Round of applause on my man, Geechi Gotti, man. Yeah, you can't give me a round of applause. Why you playing it? Don't do that to me. Don't do that to my friend.
Yeah, man.
Don't you talk to my friend like that.
He's not your friend,
man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Flip,
like
man.
This guy. I don't care.
Come on, Flip, man. Come on, come on.
Trying to give me the $9.
Come on, Flip. Come on, Flip. Show me love on this one, like, man. Come on, he a cool guy. Come on, Flip.
I like that guy.
Let's go.
I like that guy.
We lit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Shout us out.
Who you got for the battle? Huh? Who you got? I want to make sure before we close out the battle. Murder Mook.
I ain't talking about that.
No, you got.
I'm talking about Murder Mook, of course.
Murder Mook. I'm going with Geechi.
Let's go. There we go. There we go. So
look.
After Sunday, well, next time y'all do y'all show, then y'all will be able to, say who y'all feel won. Y'all will know who y'all said won.
Yeah.
I'm
Caffeine. It's on Caffeine.
It's on Caffeine. It's on
Download
Caffeine.
the Caffeine
3
app.
Yeah.
Yes, free. 3 p.m., right?
Yes, 3 p.m. Get the Caffeine app. You can watch for free. So if you into this shit, you ain't got to pay nothing.
You don't got to pay nothing to watch the battles. It's free on Caffeine.
Tune in. 3 p.m. It's lit.
I'm tapped in now, man. I think I'm officially,
because of Geechi Gotti.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Shout us out, man.
He got me to watch battle rap, bro.
What?
I didn't watch it before.
You giving that credit, G? You?
Oh,
we had K-Shine up here. We had Goods up here.
Yeah.
Who else? We had T-Rex up here.
Yeah.
Lux.
Yeah.
Lux.
Mook.
We had.
Y'all had the
Smack.
guys.
We had Smack up here.
Yeah. Shout out Smack. Y'all had the guys, man.
I don't know. I just didn't watch it yet.
He made it. That's crazy. I never even thought you would say that, G.
Oh,
I
with good company, man. That's fine. Hey, I appreciate that. No, all bullshit aside, because that's a cold list right there. I appreciate that.
I didn't know though. I said, let me click and watch a few videos to see, because usually I don't even watch the battle. I was like, let me click. I'm like, oh nah, he's wilding. Another video. Oh, nah. That's I went to clips. I went to Conceited. So I still didn't watch I didn't watch the rest of the. I gotta go watch DNA. I gotta go watch Sue Surf. I gotta watch. I didn't watch Mafia. I gotta watch Math. I gotta watch a couple other guys, so I can really compare for real, and then come back and then reevaluate my conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to talk too much. But I'm gonna go tap in with the rest of the fellas, and then I get back to you. We out of here, man. Dope episode. Make sure you follow the pages at DJ G Money Official, at Queens Flip with a Z, at Flip the Script Pod, and check the TikTok out. Shout out my cousin in the building, Jameen. What up? Mino in the building. Representing Compton too, you know what I'm saying? Compton by way of Queens, you know what I mean? He's on this side. He's on this side now, the East Coast. So shout out to the cousin in the building. What else coming up, man? Shout out to thank you for the hoodie too. Hoodie's official. You know what I'm saying?
I like the hoodie.
Appreciate you, man. We signing out, man. Let's do it.
It's Queens Flip. I'm back with it. URLTV.tv.
Been a while.
Dope episode.
Been a
Yeah.
while.
Remember, lock your door, close your windows, close your blinds, open your blinds. If you see a nigga like Geechi on your lawn, don't be afraid to put it away. You don't mean no harm. But leave that nigga on your lawn because don't be afraid to use a firearm. Get him.